Hey everyone, I'm going to try to play the intro. I'll be watching chat to let me know how it plays. I haven't been on today, so I have no idea how StreamYard's working. And of course, I didn't click restream. Okay.
Home isn't my way. Home I'll never be. Burn out the day. Burn out the night. Can't see noise. Don't put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. Time is the essence. Time is the season. Time ain't no reason. Got no time to show. Time everlasting. Time to play big sides. Time ain't on my side. Time will never know. Burn out the day. Burn out the night. Now I want to tell you what's wrong from what's right. I've seen suns that were freezing and lives that were blue. But I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. Burn out the day. Burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you.
Alrighty, just one more. I need another minute.
We are the misfits, always digging through the Kathy P has our backs. We're trying to get the facts, and he's always causing drama, causing so much trauma. We're searching for the missing, trying to be different. Are the misfits. We're sitting by the pool. Don't bring up our kids. It's the number one rule. We are the misfits. Sitting by the pool, eating all the gummies, never breaking rules. We are the misfits. We're sitting by the pool, don't bring up our kids. It's the number one rule. We are the misfits. Sitting by the pool, eating all the gummies, feeling welcome. And Mom's always helping. We're fighting off the trolls. We keeping it real. The drama's always coming. Never want it dropping. We'll fight it out. Never. We're searching for the missing or the misfits. We're sitting by the pool. Don't bring up our kids. It's the number one rule. We are the misfits. Sitting by the pool, eating all the gummies, never breaking rules. We are the misfits. We're sitting by the pool. Don't bring up our kids. It's the number one rule. We are the misfits. Sitting by the pool, eating all the gummies, never breaking rules. Betty's stop pumping, we're always getting jumping. We dissect all the misinformation. We do it all with facts. Use your words against you. Truth will always humble. Kathy P's is the place. Let's all keep it bumping. We are the misfits. We're sitting by the pool. Don't bring up our kids. It's the number one rule. We are the misfits. Sitting by the pool, eating all the gummies. Never breaking rules. We are the misfits. Sitting by the pool, don't bring up our kids. It's the number one rule. We are the misfits. Sitting by the pool, eating all the gummies, never breaking rules. Kathy is the place. Everyone is welcome. Kathy is the place. Everyone is welcome.
Alrighty. Sorry about that, but I needed an extra minute. Let me try. It's hard for me with this volume. For some reason, I'm not hearing myself like I should be. What the fudge? Anyway, hey everyone. Happy Saturday shenanigans. We're going to do the itch. Hey KCG. Hey Whispers. Hey Sarah Tequila. Hey Cash. Hey Mystic. Toe Beans, it's good to see you. Hey Rapper. How are you? It's been a minute. How you been? Mods know how to deal with the trolls. Hey Catherine. Hey Blessed with Common Sense. Hey Angel Kennedy. Little Horses. Cinder. Miss Brittany. Hey Angel. Jilly Moon, my favorite misfit. My Hope. How you doing, Hope? Hey, little horses. Alabama Nana 5. Casey's in the house. Hey, Zero Fox Given. Steph not that Steph don't side-eye me. Boy, I was side-eyeing people at the grocery store today. Sure was. It's insane what we have to pay to eat. It's insane. Hey, Enid. But I won't get on my soapbox about it. Nope. Even though I was pissed. And you know what I forgot? The most important thing of all, the damn bag of peanuts for the squirrels. Hey, Sheila. Yes, I did. I have to go back because Pop Tart was here today and she finished up the peanuts. And I have a coupon. Makes it even a better buy. Hey, Thor. Hey, Holy Roman Emperor Pope Aries. How are you, Aries? Hey, Nita. Hey, B Tim. B Tim, did you? I was trying to tag you in Queens the other day. Did you see what happened on Twitter with what Turtle Boy? Um, he's not getting access to the phone, which is good. The judge ruled nope. Hey, Rocky. Hey, Angelica. Hey, Ava. Hey, Sunday Doodles. Sleuthing Tater Tot. There it is. Hey, Strutter614. Billy Sunday. Hey, Daddy's baby girl. Hey, Fred. Wake up, Maggie. I love it. I got some say to you. That's a good song. Hey, Miss Fletcher. Member for 2 months. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Black Sheep. Okay. I think I caught. Hey, gotcha. Hey, Denise, aka 2 feet deep. Grab your roots. We got some derangement going on out on these streets. Jilly Moon member for 4 months. Gummies for all. Yeah, gummies for all. Yes, I need to make some gummies. Actually, I'm in the mood for some muffins, but they're just they take some work. Okay, let me pin that. If anybody wants to come up, nobody has to come up, of course. Anyway, whew, there's some crazy going on. Some crazy. I'm going to talk about something I don't talk a lot about only because I don't want to, well, I do talk about it when something's being done, when they pull the crap that they've been pulling. But this needs to be said again. I don't want the hive or queen, happen to take a hit because my big mouth was running. You know what I mean? True wrecking crime. How are you, Banner? Thank you, Thor. But this stuff was Sinner. Come on, Sinner. Come on, dude. Come on. Now you stop. And what pisses me off is you sit there and you're okay with I'm going real life. The people that are in there supporting you doing the real life. I don't. It's stop. It's gone way too far, dude. You are stalking her. It is an obsession and it is creepy. Stop it. Number one, it's not YouTube content. She doesn't bring her personal life to YouTube. So it is not your content to talk about. That is her personal private life, and it's none of nobody's damn business on here. If you're going to review about the content. Leave the real life out of it. Because at the end of the day, it's not your business. Just stop. Stop. It's too much. It's been too much. And you can go ahead and do a live and put me down and do your usual, Sinner. I don't care. What you're doing is too much. It's wrong. It's not your business. It's not no one's business. If she wanted it to make it someone's business, she'd have brought it to YouTube herself. Just stop. There's children involved. Stop it. Okay. Sorry. Had to get that off my chest. Let me put up the green screen or to make sure everybody's who they are. Hey, Whispers.
Hey.
Hey, Angel.
Hiya.
How you guys today?
I'm doing good.
I've got a few roof tiles missing and a smashed window, but there's worse off than me.
It's crazy, isn't it?
All these storms and snow in Florida, it's wild, isn't it?
Yeah, I couldn't believe we had snow like an hour away from me. I'm like, I haven't had snow in what years since I moved here. 20-something years. I don't remember ever in 20-something years living here. Remember having snow where you actually had to shovel.
I had to laugh when I saw a white boy and he was dressed up. I thought, you could be in UK. I didn't even know they sold like fluffy jackets, winter jackets in Florida.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I still have winter coats. It gets cold, but the snow like this, nah. But I so badly wanted to take the kids up to play in it. But school and work, real life calls.
Do you know, it's getting so mental on here, isn't it?
Yeah. It's ridiculous. It's so far out of control. I
I
just
I just wanted to pop on and say, like, if people can go nonsense, and a few people are getting a generic like letter you can copy and email it to local government officials to try and get laws in place. Because I didn't come up last time to say to strike channels. What I'm saying is laws need to be in place like we've got in the UK.
Oh yeah, I agree. There definitely needs to be laws put in place because it's going to continue getting worse. Sadly, it really is. I don't see it getting any better anytime soon.
Attacking families, putting children at risk, safeguarding issues. It's one big. It's not empathy fraud. This is like, I don't know. I'm looking at what's happening with Granny and it all coming out, and what Whispers is putting out. I can see Netflix. I honestly can, but not by Dog and them.
Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, that shouldn't even be happening either. None of this
No.
should be. There's got to be stuff changed, and it's going to be a fight, and it's going to take time, but it can happen.
Do you know this disclosure? Will this bring out their financial records and what they make on YouTube? I was wondering.
Yeah. Why is that so loose? Okay. It's crazy. I sadly really see it getting worse. Hey, Sussbusters. Hey,
Well,
Meg.
Kathy, we were on that live, weren't we, when Granny was doing the Sebastian photos and things.
Yeah, I was in there.
Yeah, and BJ jumped up and started attacking her.
Yeah,
And
I was up on
yeah,
panel
yeah,
trying
you
to.
were. And how many times has she made that lady cry?
Yeah, but she plays the victim. She doesn't do
Yeah.
anything. It's everybody goes after her. She's tired. That's why she falls asleep. Fine, whatever. Plan your lives at a different time then. I mean, it's not like she's a tiny channel like me and like other tiny channels that have to, well, not compete, but you know what I mean? Like with the bigger channels and, try to compete when they're, if there's multiple bigger channels live, which there is every day. God, there's how many channels on YouTube, you
But
know?
they wore me and look at Granny. Do you not think she's been terrified?
Yeah.
And they were threats, and she has to take her children out and live a life in where she lives, a name put out. We've all been doxxed. You're not YouTube famous until you've been doxxed, are you? But
Oh, Jesus.
it's
That's
not.
crazy.
It's not. It's not right.
No.
And
And Granny don't deserve what
no.
she's being put through. And
Uh,
she just really doesn't.
And when you look at the type of memes they're putting out on X, oh my god,
Oh,
they scream speedo at me. They're just like, oh, thinks that. Oh, can think them memes up in their head to put that on there.
it's insanity, is what it is.
No, that's
It's
not freedom
gross
of
that
speech.
somebody could the stuff that Hong posts is just disgusting, gross. It is.
And I still don't think any of the parents are involved, right?
There's no
And it's
evidence that
same with
says
the
they are.
No, I believe that one of them is being gaslighted, is being manipulated, and he's got that war me. He's trying. It's sad to because I can see a mile off that he's thinking what he's saying is what he thinks or believes that a parent should act like. Yep, I gave him freedom. Yep, I allowed him to do, but he trips himself up that many times because he's caught in a lie.
Yeah. Ooh, he's aware of the kind of people he has around him. in my opinion.
Well, he has to be. He worked as he's a sheriff, isn't he? Deputy dog. It's not
Hey,
laughable, really. It's not.
hey, Chai. Hi, Celestial Sky. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch people as they come in. Okay, well, we're going to move on with. Oh,
well,
wait a
I'm
minute.
going to
Hold
jump
on.
down. I'm going to jump down, Coffee.
Okay.
And I'm sure Granny appreciates all her support. Yeah. And I hope when nonsense gets out, these generic letters, that everybody in the USSA, I know USA, innit? Not, why did I end? Right. Gets in touch with the local government and sends the generic letters and lobbies for a law in place, because, change is needed.
I mean, Betty can't get away with the stuff she does carrying on in front of people's houses here in Florida. She knows that.
Well, they
But
got an
Florida, even
injunction out.
Florida needs better laws, though.
Yeah, it's the whole of the world needs better laws.
Yeah,
their time's coming now. It won't be long before she's locked up. Hiya, you alright?
Hiya, pretty.
Hiya, you alright, Angel?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, I'm going to jump down.
soon.
Take care, everyone.
Thank
Bye,
you.
I'll still
Angel.
be in
Coming
chat.
up.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, hon. Thanks
Bye.
for coming up. Hey, Betty, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Doing good.
Hey, Katie.
Hi, Whispers, you alright?
It's a Saturday,
Yeah, I'm okay today.
Good.
It's a good day.
What we got on the menu tonight, Coffee?
Well, insanity, profoundness. Whoa.
Julie.
Yeah.
Great.
Hey, misdemeanor. I love the names. Oh my God, you guys and your names. Hey, Sherry. Hey, everybody coming in. Do me a favor, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. If you're not subbed up, sub up. I'm trying to hit that 4K. Okay. Anyway. Hey, Brianna. Hey, Natural
I tried
Mystic.
to listen to her earlier, and I fell asleep.
Profoundness.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what really cracked me up today is I did something I can honestly say I have not done. Hey, Bonio, in quite a long time. Molly was live. Molly's building her audience back. Sure is. And guess who she's doing it on? Bullhorn.
Really?
It's funny. One OG tragedy pimp calling out another OG tragedy pimp. Hey, Lollipop Girl. Some of it was kind of funny. I'm not going to play the whole live because she goes on about, Molly's never did anything and it's all done to her. And, she knows everything. And Adrian is just the brightest, best man in the whole wide world. And he knows it all. So, yeah, I'm not playing it all. But there's a couple interesting parts that I wanted to play. But she has a good laugh at Betty. And you could just, if you know Molly's history, which I'm very aware, yeah. Mm-mm-mm. And I recorded it just in case because we all know Malls likes to hide stuff, like the Griftums do. Hey, limited edition. So I was gonna do that and get that done and out of the way, but right now she still has it up. So, we'll play her.
Oh, she's still live.
Oh, Betty's going to be live for hours on her backup channel, her crime stories channel.
No, I think hers ended.
Oh, she ended it?
Yeah, it ended at 3 hours.
She said she was doing her entire Sebastian Rogers playlist.
I don't know. I know I scrolled through and I saw it and it wasn't live anymore. It just said 3 hours.
I can't.
I knew she was going to get worse.
I have no idea what she said. I didn't bother to even click in because sometimes with Betty, you just need a freaking breathe.
I can't with that woman.
Yeah.
And it's just like same shit, different day.
Yeah. And the same thing with Griftum. She, oh, Bonnie-O, thank you for duck snacks. Thank you. I need a minute from the constant whining and crying and playing victim. I don't know who you are, Michael. Never seen you before. I don't know who this Michael is. Do you? Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Nope.
Hey, Ange. How are you?
Hey, Mama Mike. Oh, no,
I'm
no, no,
here
no,
for the
no.
Molly
Dude,
on Betty
no,
bashing.
I don't know you. You can show me your face, but we've been, nope. I've been played before. Won't happen again. Mm-mm. Hey, Beth. I don't know who he is.
I'm here for pimp on pimp bashing.
Hey, me too. Hey, KCG member for 18 months. Holy heck. Yeah, Molly was on a kick last month. All right, we're going to get into it. Hey, Jen's Mixed Media Journals. Yeah, I don't know who that dude is, voices. I'm not comfortable there. So we've let somebody up and then he started to yell the N word and stuff, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was really nice at first. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just if they're not a usual for right now, let's don't
Yeah.
let's not invite anybody new into the sandbox for a minute, okay? Just for
KK
maybe
got
today.
bombed by a mic. Oh. Yeah. I don't know him. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna hope, and if Molly decides to private it because I'm reviewing her, that's okay. I got it recorded. So it won't matter. Let's share screen. Michael, I don't know you. Thank you, but not now. Okay, thank you. Sorry, but I've been porn bombed, and it wasn't even a good porn bomb. Jeez, didn't even give us nothing exciting to look at. And I've had someone say the N word, and I'm not playing it. Sorry, dude.
No.
Yeah. I mean, that's disgusting that there's people that spend their day and nights going around porn bombing people and saying the N word. Oh, Brianna, thank you. I just rewatched Toasty's live on MGL and Jelly Bean last night. How do we know a single word she says is even true? Exactly. Yeah, that was a good one. I reviewed Molly going at Jelly Bean too. But, Jelly Bean, hey, Trixie, Jelly Bean wasn't and isn't what everyone thought. Like they always say, there's their side, her side, and somewhere in between the truth. But we all know Molly's a nasty. Yeah, no, we all know that.
Duh! I don't know how to
What
work
the
it.
hell does she still have her Christmas tree up for? It's like the end of January. Okay. Whatever. Don't let my kids see that. They're going to be mad at me that I took mine down.
Can you make her bigger and us smaller?
You working?
Yeah.
Ma'am, you're late.
What are you at?
Happened.
Let me do that.
What? All right, so it's called Unscrupulous Davis Fan, and
Oh, and by the
listen, all I
way,
know is I
Molly,
just got this video and then I gotta do
Molly
reactions.
does
Don't
a
forget
good
it's in
thing.
your layout.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to change it. I just wanted to pause it for a minute. I wanted to say something. Molly, no. I don't want that one.
Oh, there I am.
Yeah, there you is. No, I'm going to share screen now. Huh. I want to go back to where it's supposed to. There's all of us, but it's not sharing screen. Why?
I don't know.
That is really weird.
You got to add it too.
No, I'm in StreamYard.
No, I think you're in Restream.
There we go. There we go. I got it.
Oh no, you're in StreamYard. Sorry.
Yeah. I thought I hit Restream, but I didn't. Okay, that's better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
thank you.
Alrighty.
Is my
Are you
sound
ready to
okay,
laugh?
y'all?
And you know, Molly doesn't do nothing, right? She's reformed, people.
I can hear you whispers, yeah.
Yeah, I hear you whispers. Hey, Lucia. Hey, Katie K. Hey, Skip.
Right now. Accusing her. Videos. Oh my God.
Come on, Molly.
All right, so it's called Unscrupulous Davis Fam is the channel.
She's going to show
Right,
Davis Fam's videos, Kodo's videos.
And we're going to listen, it's kind of disrespectful to not show the channel. So we'll give it a thumbs up and we'll give it a subscription. Unscrupulous Davis Family.
You hear that, voices? Did you hear that?
I did.
I don't ever remember Molly being so generous when sharing out another channel. Unless it was Spanky.
Okay, who broke Molly?
Just wait.
No, was shopping for a motorcycle to go to a motorcycle rally with little Miss Dutchie and her beau.
And
Little Miss
that wasn't true, by the way. That's lies.
Dutchie, little more
Hey,
involved
Captain
than she wants
Ganja.
anybody to
Hey, Donna
believe. Maybe
Marie.
that's the reason why she kind of started
Hey,
taking a
Casual
back
Art.
seat in this case. She realized she done
Hey, Seeker.
effed up. Oh yeah.
It's none of your business, personally. But Duchess told, has other things going on. She has a life, and she still does content. But that's not true what you're putting out about her. But okay, do you, boo? Do your lying. Come on.
Oh yeah.
I'm doing it for you.
Is it me or does Betty think she's like, she kind of goes in from her whiteness to her inner black woman?
And hey, Duchess, I just wanted to make sure you got that same little finger you gave me. Bullhorn Betty, I just wanted to make sure you got it right back.
Wow, Betty, you look extra angry.
Because you'll never see me going to a motorcycle or partying down with any parent that could have done something to their child. You piece.
Oh, number one, you don't have any evidence they did anything. And Molly, I'm doing your job for you here. And number two, you do go party with the father of a missing child. Remember the bottle talk? Oh, we busted that out on my channel because you told the other person at the Airbnb, the other lady that was talking, to shut up. And she even apologized. And we all heard it.
And he's done the worst to Sebastian.
Yeah. So, remember Seth's bottle that was left behind that y'all drank up after he left, after you had been out the dinner party and was partying at the Airbnb? Just want to let you know.
Yeah, I remember.
However,
that.
you have no proof that Chris and Katie went on any bike run anywhere and partied with anyone. They already have a bike, number one. And number two, they weren't there to buy a bike. But Molly, step it up.
Piece of shit.
Well, Betty's pissed. This is why I didn't want to review Betty separately, because I knew we were going to be doing it here.
Wait, what? What?
What?
What did you just say, you little chunky bitch? What did you just say that you wanted me to
No, she didn't. She just called her little chunky itch. Molly. Oh.
partying at a motorcycle bar?
Let me not hold myself back. How dare her? How dare her? Her being up on her platform acting like she cares, and she's there partying with the mom and stepdad of a missing child.
Oh, but you there partying with the biological father of a missing child. So you tell me how you're any better. And number
She's no
two,
better. She's calling them murderers.
yeah,
She's literally out here calling the mother and the stepfather of a missing child fucking murderers.
yeah.
She has
And you have
lost
no
her
proof that
mind.
Duchess went out partying with anybody, and I don't believe she did. And if she did, it's her business, it's her life. What's it to you?
Dutch did come out and say that she wasn't with Chris and Katie that
I
day.
didn't think she was. I
No.
thought she was at the motorcycle shop, and I don't believe that they were on a bike run together and went partying. I said it, Betty was lying when it happened. When Betty said it,
I never asked Duchess. I just,
no,
knew that it couldn't be true.
yeah, it just, and you know what? In all honesty, so what if she did meet up with them? Big deal.
I think she went on Nonsenses a couple of nights ago and said, debunked all this. I'm sure she did, but I love this inner gangster for
Yeah, like I
Betty.
said, I called Betty out when she first did that video. I said, "You're a clown. Where's your proof?" Because Duchess didn't do none of that.
I
And
hope
at
she
the
can
time
keep.
she's talking about Duchess pulling back, Duchess had told everybody she's, has some real life stuff going on she's dealing with. And, she pulled back there for a minute. She even had Clue take over the billboards.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, Betty. And you got to quit lying about people.
She's just jealous because she got the first interview. But
Oh,
I
big
really,
time.
really hope that Betty can keep up this little persona of a gangster she's got going on right now in jail. Because I'm pretty sure lifting
Oh
your
my God.
glasses up and that is not going to fucking work, Betty.
I
You
was
stick your middle finger up at someone in jail and that's going straight back up you.
Yeah, attitude's not going to work there, dear. You need more than attitude to get by in jail. But then again, if you're in the county jail, it's not as bad as a real prison, Betty. Big boy prison. Anyway, voices. I thought of you today at the grocery store. I remember you showing them honey buns. I'm standing there and it just happened to be a box of honey buns. I started laughing my ass off because of what you said. Betty, I almost bought you that box of honey buns.
There's the honey buns.
I think she has somewhat of an understanding that there is a possibility she could be doing some time in county jail. I don't think she totally believes she's going to go to jail, but I think she has some understanding that there's a possibility, and it's starting to hit her. And unfortunately, I don't think she's going to change or get any better. I think she's going to get worse. Hey, Kenna. Hey, everybody coming in.
I think she's at that point
Freaking
now
motor-
where she thinks, if I'm going to fuck it up, I might as well fuck it up all the way up.
Well, she done did that. I mean, she's pretty much,
That tattoo sealed her fate.
yeah.
I'm telling you, that tattoo sealed her fate. She
I
is
tell you
going to
what,
jail.
I'd have
Bye, bitch.
I'd have a serious problem with the woman that I had to get a protection order against getting a tattoo of my child, anything to do with my child. I would have a very serious problem with that. I
I'd
would.
take it off her skin right in front of me. I would. I'm not even going to lie. If she did that to me, if she did anything that she's doing to Katie to me, it's not even worth saying. But no, she deserves everything she's got coming to her.
No. Let's go. Come on, Molly. Step it up. We're doing your job for you.
Motorcycle rally? Have you lost your damn mind, lady?
Wait a second. Wait a second. What is she talking about? One of the first videos that I ever saw was the Obama phone recording Bullhorn Betty call the police on herself.
The Obama phone? Really?
And they were at a bar.
Mm-hmm.
And
he came out with a beer.
Out with the beer and said,
he did.
I'm the dad.
Mm-hmm. That he did.
This is my son. And that was the day of the motorcycle thing. the rally, and there was only 3 motorcycles. I thought there was going to be about 300. I thought it was going to be quite the sight.
Idiots.
Oh, thank you,
Idiots.
Korean Farm Honey Bun Fun.
All right, guys.
Wait a second. Is she saying that Dutch for missing is partying with the Proud Feet?
That's all I got for you today. I hope you learned something. I could have went a little more Bullhorn Betty, but I decided to to refrain just ever so slightly for your viewing pleasure.
Bitch, please. What does she think she's doing? She proper thinks she's gangster, doesn't she?
Yeah, she really does. And let me tell you something. That woman has no clue. No clue.
Oh, I'm so excited. She's going to have a wake-up call. That's really horrible to say, but...
No clue what real life really can bring you. Hey, Will be. But I'm going to back this up because I want you guys to hear what Molly says. Voices, you got to listen to this one. This one's going to give you a good laugh.
To refrain just ever so slightly for your viewing pleasure.
Okay, the 5% blackness in me is getting offended.
Did you hear that? She's now topping House of Williams. She's now claiming she's 5%.
Well, Molly's Puerto Rican, so I mean that probably,
Yeah, but come on, we know why she's doing it. That's right, her mom was, huh? May she rest in peace.
Offended by your pandering towards the Black community, and I don't like it.
For your viewing pleasure.
Jesus. This woman's cracking up.
You piece of shit.
Takes one to know one. Yeah, Bullhorn Betty. You know what's crazy? Well, thank you for recording it, Unscrupulous Davis fam. Holy crap. Wait, hold on a second. We got to give this another view. I'm sorry. Wait a second. Hold on. I want to make sure that I'm getting this right. Hold on. Because I think that I might have.
Dutchie and her bow. Little Miss Dutchie, little more involved than she wants anybody to believe. Maybe that's the reason why she kind of started taking a back seat in this case. She realized she done effed up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, and hey, Duchess, I just wanted to make sure you got that same little finger you gave me, Bullhorn Betty. I just wanted to make sure you got it right back. Because you'll never see me go into a motorcycle or partying down with any parent that could have done something to their child. You piece of shit.
Oh my God!
Let me not hold myself back.
She's got to hold herself back.
How dare her? Her being up on her platform acting like she cares and she's there partying with the mom and stepdad of a missing child at a freaking motorcycle rally? Have you lost your damn mind, lady?
No, but you've lost your damn mind because none of that ever happened. Anyway, hey, Truck You. This is insane. Come on, Malls. Make me laugh. Your expressions are something else.
Idiots.
No.
Idiots.
You don't say.
All right, guys.
Absolutely. She did the same. Hold on. Let's look at the comments. Keep that same energy for the judge in March, Betty. Thank you for clipping this. Betty can go pretend vigil barbecue party with blasting music, drinking. Oh, they weren't at a motorcycle bar? The bikers won't want that nasty thing. I'm lost. When did Katie and Chris go to a motorcycle rally? That's my question. Where's Betty just making things up in that delusional mind of hers? Was everybody's actually
What'd you say?
I said that was everybody's questions. When did they go to a motorcycle rally?
Never happened. Betty don't care though.
I thought that the motorcycle party was the day that they were on motorcycles, and then they were at the party, and Bullhorn Betty called the cops on herself, and then had to show her ID, and then she was the one in handcuffs. Okay, she got a great picture of her right here. That's a great thumbnail. I want a picture of that. That is just beautiful. This is just absolutely. Wow.
I see a reality series coming. Betty behind bars.
No, the person
Thank
who
you,
lost
Casual
their mind
Art.
is the idiot who keeps hitting the plastic button like she's in 6th grade, while also proving once again what an upstanding Christian she is. Anyone who's sitting there telling you what a great Christian they are, remember it's quite the opposite. And I think we've seen that and experienced that with many, many people on many different occasions, not just here on
She's so
social
right.
media, but everywhere. Not long ago, Bullhorn Betty was saying she loved Duchess. She hates everyone eventually. Yep, I'm going to give that a thumbs up. Betty
Scored through thumbs
at
up
me
in these
yesterday.
comments.
Lana Del Rey, when I asked her if she ever showers and changes her pajamas.
You know, who else would sit on a live and go through the comments to thumb up them and stuff?
Why has she still got a Christmas tree up?
I have no idea. That's the first thing I ask her. I'm like, what the fuck? Don't let my kids see that because they'll be so mad at me because, you know, mine went down the day New Year's, you know, the day after I was, yeah, I don't get it. I don't know.
She lost it on me. Great video. Oh my God. Great job. Thank you for your hard work.
Okay.
Well, the thing is she's not going anywhere. Where's she going?
To jail.
Now she has money, right?
Who?
Now she can order her Starbucks to be delivered to her. Now she has money to DoorDash everything, all of her meals. And she's making, I mean, it's not like she has a job to go to. It's not like she has a kid to take care of, right? Right? So I don't understand how she gets so angry at something that doesn't involve her.
That sounds just like you, Molly.
Wasn't Betty partying with the father? Yes. Talent.
Yeah, I said that.
Dory June tune. Wasn't Betty partying with the father of a missing child who could be involved with the disappearance? How dare she? She forgot to shave her chin. Who rubs it like that? Oh my God. She's been spreading this lie for months about the Proud Feet and Duchess. The Proud Feet have not been to Myrtle Beach or a bike rally. So angry, BHB. Why are you so mad? Why, she's going to jail. Yeah, tell her, Vi. Tell her. Damn. You guys. How was I ever... Wait, hold on. You want to highlight that comment? Jesus Christ, you guys are going to like this fucking comment. Hold on. Oh, there's the lady who put up the... Just wanted to clarify the facts. What's the fact? What did she say? I can't see it. Duchess really lied. I didn't lie. Oh, Betty lied, Molly. That never happens, FYI. Well, we don't believe anything she says anyway. I've never met Sebastian's parents in person.
Tried to say that days ago when Betty put out the video.
No, listen, you guys want to know about Bullhorn Betty? I'll tell you about Bullhorn Betty. Okay?
Yes, do.
She is freaking out. You want to know why she's freaking out? Is because everything's starting to catch up with her and she's starting to digest everything that's happening. Just remember when I called her out and I said that she was out of that circle of trust. Remember I kept saying, I think she's out of that circle of trust. Well, I think that dude, Seth, right, really needs her to stick around. So they're kind of like working hand in hand. He needs her to spew the hate, spew that venom, and take the down to make himself look good.
Been saying that all along.
But she needs him because if she can't utilize him as like a quote friend or a source, then she can't keep bringing and greasing the wheels for money, whether it be her fake GoFundMe in someone else's name, or I mean, let me tell you something. These two are using each other like hell. It's very obvious to me that absolutely knows nothing about this poor case. You know what? The fact that Sebastian is gone has been lost on everyone. So anyone.
How come it's taken her all these months to figure this out? We've been saying this for how long?
To be
Yeah, I
fair,
don't know.
she has said it before. She said it quite a while ago that
Hey,
Betty's
Helen.
just milking it all.
Oh, well, yeah, she is. Betty's never, and I've said this from the very start, Betty has never had a parent on her side defending her and standing by all the vile, nasty crap she does and puts out. He actually encourages it.
I'll tell you something, Seth should be so ashamed and embarrassed for himself because, listen, mate, if you was my baby daddy, God help you. Because if you come out and spoke about my child the way you have your child, it's disgusting. I've never seen something so gross in my life.
It's just gotten so far out
I'm
of
with
hand. And then,
I'm with
the other
Queen
night,
on the date. The next bike rally or whatever is March the 1st instead of February 26th.
Don't even get me started on that. They're saying that Katie should go to a vigil. Why should she go to a vigil? Nobody knows if a child's dead. Why should she go to a vigil? Vigils are for dead people. Why does Seth keep holding them? Why does he keep
I think
stating
they're
that
more
they're
meet and
vigils?
greets, let's hang out kind of things, in my
Exactly,
opinion.
but he's naming them
I know.
vigils.
I know.
It's
And
not a vigil.
I don't even think he sets them up. Hey, Alpine Arts. Hey, Pistol Amy. I don't
The
even think
only
he sets them up. I don't think he
the,
organizes them.
the only reason I'm holding that on the 26th is because she's in court.
Sidebar for a minute. Voices. I bet your house smells wonderful with all them beautiful flowers.
Currently it smells like chicken and apple sausage and scrambled eggs.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Yum.
I'm starving, so I needed to cook something.
Oh, that sounds so good.
After my cousin left and I got offline, I had a panic attack, and I had to take a pill, so I need to eat something right now. So sorry.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
All right. All right. Let's get back into this.
That's what it is.
It is. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, Kathy R. Hey, Beer Can. Hey, Brandy Wins. Please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. If you're not sub on up. Or heck, become a misfit like the rest of us.
Anyone who truly cares about this poor child's being gone, just know that Bullhorn Betty really is the last person to give a flying you know what. I'm just saying. She doesn't care. All she cares about is what's in it for her. And now she's
okay, does anybody remember Molly's history? Do you remember Melissa Schumann? Do you remember the things you did and said about Idaho 4 survivors? Do you remember how you attacked the Wells? How you attacked and made up crap on Dre McRae? What you did to that woman's life? Okay, I think it's pot meat kettle here.
New people, right?
No, I do have to agree with you because this is stuff we've all been saying for 9 months, 8 months, somewhere around there.
That don't know the history with her and all of these separate stories. This is what I think is really going on. So they found the perfect
Billy
dummy,
Joe,
okay?
you're right, Denise. That was god awful. You are so right. And she's the one that gave the babysitter all that money. Yeah. Don't give two chits. Hey, Angelina. Good to see you.
And his buddy over there, Tony, they found the perfect fool that was desperate enough to get to clench on to that cheap little piece of sardine. Feed her a little sardine. She's a cheap date. Just as Jonathan, hey, we'll go to the twofer on Margarita Monday or Taco Tuesday. I don't know, but I know it's one of those dead 2-for-1s, right? Betty's easy.
Oh my
Betty's
God.
very egotistical. Everything's catching up with Betty right now, because I'll tell you why.
Tell us.
She's the perfect blend of narcissist, egotistical, and at the same time, because normally when you're a narcissist and you're egotistical, it kind of tips the scale on that you would be intelligent, but she's not. She's not an intelligent person.
Oh.
She's easily swayed by anything that has a penis. Okay? Anyone that's willing to, like Pepe Le Pew, like, honestly, I really think that he has been using her as the vessel. He's the really
Little Steve,
angry
did I see
one,
your
but
message?
he's using her because he cannot.
Did you email or put it in here or what? Hey, sweet crazy. Hey, Chica. Hey, Big T Press. Welcome here. We're the Misfits, by the way. We got everything. Hey, Liza. You'll find a little bit of everything here.
Come out to the public. Tell me I'm a liar, Seth.
Yes,
Tell me I'm a
the furniture store set up. Yeah.
liar. Tell me I don't know what I'm talking
That was a
about.
Bullhorn Betty and Molly special.
Right? Sure. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Seth
she is
still
cracking
in
me
love
up.
with his ex-wife and knows that he's never getting her back. I think that Betty realized that she's not getting him either. I don't know what they're fucking fighting over. And she's crazy jealous over the attention that the mother's getting. Now, this is the thing. I remember.
So she's saying that Betty got the hots for Seth, and she's crazy jealous over the attention Katie's getting. Could be. I don't know. Anything's possible with Betty. Anything's
You can't
possible
make
with
this
Betty.
stuff up.
No.
No.
Yeah.
This dude having Chris Proudfoot come up on his thing, and he said that, and he extended the olive branch to maybe work together with Seth, right? Don't know if that came to fruition, but this is the thing. That comes with an ultimatum.
Misdemeanor, you're right to an extent. However, at this, we're way past the point where he doesn't understand what's going on, and he's also doing it himself. Yeah, there's a lot of exploitation. A lot.
If Chris and Katie are trying to work with Seth, it has to come with an ultimatum, because Chris and Katie, it goes both ways. With a contact order or anything like that, they can't have Betty as his little girlfriend. I am nailing it. I'm telling you. It's so, listen, for an outsider, it's really easy to see what's going on. I'm telling you, that's what's happening. So the proud feed can't just be like, all right, let's let bygones be bygones, and you can have your little girlfriend on the side. No, that's not going to happen, because he's got an extra grind with the mother. And to be honest, it looks like Seth Rogers put his hate, and his hatred is bigger for his ex-wife than his love for his kid. Because let me tell you something. If he really wasn't mesmerized and emboldened by all the love and the caring and the support, no, this is about, he needs attention. This guy has never had attention in his entire life.
Yeah, I can slow
and that's
chat.
why he's flexing that he has a missing son. He wants to talk. He wants people to pay attention to him. No, I didn't know I'm on Turtle Island. Listen, I'm telling you, I know I'm right. I know that I'm right because I could see right through her. And for the person that asked the question, how could you have possibly?
And when I said a few months ago that when you could see when Betty talks about Seth, I think for her, she's got some kind of idea in her head. You know, she has all them people in her head, 123 to be exact.
Yeah.
And I think there could be something to that. I've said that all, for months, but of course. Anyway, and
Right.
it doesn't.
I'm going to drop down. I'm going to help KCG out in chat, so I'm going to drop. Thanks for having me up, Cafe.
What's the matter? Okay, thanks. Thanks for coming up, Hetty.
Bye, bye.
Hey, bye, Patty.
Bye, Ange. Sending you lots of love.
Thanks, Betty. Bye.
We have been, friends with her at one time. Listen, I tried, but it's impossible to get a true
Exactly,
friendship
Liza.
out of her. Okay? She is
Hey,
damaged
Stella.
fucking goods. She is a damaged person. She was damaged before I ever walked up to the Bryan Laundry house and met her. Okay? She has had hatred in her heart. I didn't know where she came from, but at that time, you have to understand that I really thought that I was actually surrounded by people that actually cared about the victim. And I did feel like she did care about Gabby.
Molly's on Turtle Island.
Yeah, I don't think it's her first time being on there though.
Oh, I don't watch him, so I have no clue. I would never pay someone
I
that
don't
kind of
watch it
money.
now.
To
I
do
quit
that.
watching it when I found out. When I found out about,
Yeah. Mm-mm.
I did feel like she cared about God, what's the girl's name? Summer Wells. I did think that. And then I also thought she cared about Quentin Simon. I mean, she was out there the longest, but then it changed a little bit. Okay. I think that once she started to start hugging enemies that were trying to attack what we were doing. I mean, why the hell did I fly down there? I didn't make no fucking money. I spent it.
You went down there with a dual purpose. That's when you and Justin decided to break the fake Vaughn McCrae passed away crap. And you went and talked to his biological father. You went there for your own selfish purposes, not because you actually cared either. And then you were a big part of that circus because it wasn't like that before you guys all got there together, in my opinion. All right. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna hear her version. Shauna M, member for 5 months. Thank you. Thank you for hanging with me so long. 5 months. Thank you.
Make nothing off of that. I spent it. I was in the hole again. And again.
And that's true though. Molly would pay for a lot of things. That's very true.
In the hole, in the hole, in the hole.
Because Molly had to let everybody know she could,
Who paid for everything? It was always me. She said, oh, well, maybe $600. I'll give that to a charity. Where's the $600? Where's the $600 to a charity? Give it to fucking any charity in the fucking world. Give it to animals. You want to know something? That $600 should have went to them in North Carolina when you ran up on them and like, oh, look at the devastation. Look how much I care. Here I am traveling all over the United States. Yeah, because I care. I got a heart of gold. I got a heart of gold. No, you fucking don't. That fucking bitch. If I happened to be going somewhere with a friend, Adrian, and I was anywhere near that fucking ruin, you better believe I would have been fucking packing bottled waters and boxes of fucking Jersey Mikes or anything that I could possibly fucking get, bringing it to them and saying, what the fuck is going on here? I don't even know if seeing all that rubble, I would immediately be able to just turn on the camera. I think that I would just be like, this looks like a war zone. And here she is. Well, can I come in? Now, the thing is, it was all contrived. Do you want to know why? Did you notice in that video when she went live, she had already pre-circumvented or whatever you want to call it. But didn't it seem like it was a bit staged? Because here she is, starts the camera live, and then says, oh, and by the way, we have a very wonderful person that's going to let us come into their house. What?
Molly, she learned from you.
Molly can put on a show, can't she?
Yeah, she can. She forgets that she was a big part of all that too.
Yeah.
All the shenanigans. But yeah, she leaves that part out.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
And then what did she do? She made sure
The creepiest of YouTube, or the cesspit.
On live, so she could say, oh, it was an accident. Because you know, Olivia and her mother were probably like, Betty, can you like keep us out of this?
This was from yesterday.
And she probably went, oh, yeah, I'm just here with Olivia and her mom. Olivia's working on a project. Why does she need to say that? And I knew what she was going to say. I knew it. I said it live as I was streaming it. I said, next she's going to say, this happened to us in the same hurricane, but I'm so glad it didn't happen to us this bad. What'd she say? I'm so glad that we didn't get it this bad. She said it right after I knew that she was going to say it.
Hey, Michelle.
They both are narcissists and manipulative. Oh, are you talking about Seth? I'm telling you, Seth is using her. He hates the Katie Prophet, but he needs someone stupid enough to go at her. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. I'm telling you. I think so too. Staged since that Tony spokesman, the one. Listen, as soon as I looked at the TikTok thing, I said, what the hell is that? Is that a little penis? And I said it within a second.
You know what she's talking about, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I know what she's talking about.
Tony, even
TikTok,
Molly knows.
TikTok.
Is she okay?
And people in the side chat were like, oh my God, how did she pick that up so quickly? I guess people were misunderstanding. Could it have possibly been a penis? Listen, it was a very small penis, but it was in fact a penis. So we're dealing with a bunch of perverts and a bunch of fucking losers. Period. You want to know something? I'm going to prove to you. And it's very easy because there's proof all over the place. She doesn't care about that kid. What she wants to do is get at Katie. She's jealous of Katie because she knows Seth still loves her. She's jealous of Katie because Katie's better looking. Katie has a better car. We know that because we know that she looked in her finances. Now, it's none of anyone's fucking business how they got the money to buy a $700,000 house. And
voices. Hey, Salty Mamas. This is coming from you, Molly? Yikes. How many people's lives Has Molly totally torn apart?
Oh,
Wow.
4 or 5.
4 or 5. Hey, Bumble. I love the
I
Bumble.
mean, let's not forget Molly put my phone number out, and that's
Yeah.
the reason that it got changed, and I don't have contact with my
No,
other
she
sibling.
did not.
Oh, wow. Wow. Sorry that happened. The $700 house is that a shed. Oh, this is funny. Molly has done the same shit Betty's done. That's why I'm laughing so hard, because I know Molly's history. I've reviewed Molly, but she's funny. I mean, here you got an OG tragedy pimp calling out an OG tragedy pimp when they were partners in crime.
Yeah.
When Molly's the one who taught Betty.
Yeah. Molly and JLR. Unbelievable.
Buy 2 more than decent cars. Betty, this is what happens when you're a married couple and you're a unity and you have twice the income and you kind of work. You
Bye-bye.
work steady jobs. They're former
Bless
military.
you.
They have their shit together. That's what that means. Why do you care? What I mean, were you looking around my house saying, gee, I wonder how Marissa can afford a Range Rover? Or I wonder how Marissa can afford
No, don't care.
something, I don't know, whatever the fuck you were looking at. I don't get it.
Hey, Zero.
What are you talking about? My husband fucking works. I
Hey,
fucking
limited
work.
edition.
We work all the fucking time. You don't do shit. You're sitting there waiting for people to give you five fucking dollars. And you're like, yeah, look how easy this is. You already told us that.
Molly, you made people, you threatened people to get super chats. Do you not remember? Because I'm sure it's still, I have it on my channel somewhere. Hey, sis, you should have been a detective. This is crazy. Mom to an autistic angel. Oh, sweet. This is rich. This is rich. All right, come on now. What are you doing? Why won't you play? Don't piss me off. Oh, let me stop sharing and reshare. I froze. Okay.
Oh no.
No, I think the video I was playing did.
Oh.
I'm gonna represent. It won't let me do anything. What the hell? What the hell? Stay on panel. I'll be right back. It won't let me do shit. I am froze.
Huh?
I'll be right back.
Okay. Voices, is this where we get to run wild on screen?
Oh, kind of.
Okay.
Within reasoning.
Huh?
Within reasoning.
Within reason? Well, that's no fun.
I know. Honestly, I don't think I could run a circle around anybody if I had to right now.
Well, I can't run a circle around anybody.
I made the best chicken and apple sausage.
I've never had apple sausage.
It's a chicken and apple sausage. It's so good.
I'm gonna have to.
I
I'll
can't
have to
think
try
of
to
what.
find it when we go to grocery shop. When we go grocery shopping, I hate going grocery shopping.
It was so perfect.
Well, all the food you cook looks good, so
And I'm having really cheesy scrambled eggs tonight. Like
oh,
50
Sorry about
ribs.
that. I don't know. Everything just froze. My
oh,
whole screen. That was wild. I couldn't
we
use
were
my
running
mouse. I
amok.
couldn't. You were running amok. Did you guys
It
laugh?
was
Yeah.
the aliens. It was the aliens. They locked it up.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
might have. You know, I think what happened is Brittany's ghost came into my house.
Mm.
Oh lordy, that's what happens
You
when
know,
you
her.
restream her.
This should be all right. That was wild. That froze. I don't know what the hell it was,
You-
but okay.
Your fucking head back and said, all right, Jonathan, Olivia, we already know how she makes her money, how she gets her subs, how she monetizes her videos. We got her Patreons. Now we need to just cut her off. Okay. And then you want a month ago to get mad that you lost 1,500 subs the next day? Even people that didn't like you were unsubbing you?
Hey, Mr. Blue.
No, they didn't like me. And they were still like, oh man, this woman's bad. Like she's rotten. Well, guess what? You got worse. She got worse, you
Yes.
guys. She got worse. She's so
Night,
jealous
Betty.
of this woman. Betty, all you got to do is work a little harder. But Betty, I have to ask, it's not any of my business, but this is what goes through my mind. And this is what I was just talking to my girlfriend about a half hour ago. Where's all this money that you made off of all these videos? You obviously didn't put that into any sort of plastic surgery or injections or even a professional hairstylist. You couldn't go get yourself a decent cut. You couldn't go get your roots done. You couldn't have gotten a chemical peel. You couldn't have gotten a new car. You're still driving around in the jalopy. A jalopy? That jalopy's still going?
This is where I start having a problem because
Yeah.
not everybody is superficial. Not
Yeah, and
everybody wants to go have a chemical peel. Not
Yeah.
everybody wants to go have a face work done. And not everybody has to have a Range Rover.
Yeah.
So this
I
is
don't give
where
two shit what a car looks like as long as it gets from point A to point B. That's what matters. Right? What does it matter what kind of car it is? The thing's running and it's what she's gotten, it's what she's utilizing. Yeah. Very superficial. We all know that's how Molly is though, huh? Voices. It's all about just saying, hey, Denise, saying she can buy the brands.
Only thing is, she done fixed that car so many times, it should be brand new by now.
I'm sorry I cut you off, Voices. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. I
I'm
didn't really
sorry.
have anything
Didn't
more
have
to
any
say.
problem.
I don't. All right, listen, Mike. I don't care about anyone else's money.
What is he saying? Mike's saying Queen Bee and Big Tim, the biggest grifters, was hoping for a big Friday end of pay period. Not $100 yet. Rumor is she's getting served with an RO. Wonder if she will tell her 500 pay. What? Dude, get a life.
So for you to come in here, this Mike person, QB and Big Tim, the biggest grifters.
Big Tim
are
don't
you
grift.
really gonna sit here and come in and think that you're
They're
gonna
not
stick up for
grifters.
Bullhorn Betty? Hoping for a big Friday end of pay period, not $100 bucks yet. Rumor is she getting served with a restraining order. By who? Bullhorn Betty? And what is that worth? Get out of here.
Good job, Molly.
Listen. As Jack Nicholson said in my favorite movie, sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here. Okay? I'm going to tell you what little respect she has for her followers. When they join her fucking membership group, they don't get a warm welcome.
What do they get?
Welcome to the
Coffee club.
welcome to the insane asylum. That's what she says to
Hey,
people.
Jay Jones.
She also, in front of the parents, makes their child.
Yeah, I know that's her point. Yeah. And Betty has got, if you notice, Betty has all this outlandish stuff on her wish list that she doesn't need. Betty gets all this equipment from her followers that she doesn't need and will never use. It's like she's got to have all that stuff around her, the material things, to feel like she's somebody. And that's sad. That's sad. That's a sad existence. When a material thing makes you
Well, like
wanna
Molly
say
in the facelift or the
yeah
Range Rover or the
when you
you
need
know
that
what
stuff to define you, to be you, that's sad. And Molly's no different than Betty when it comes to that. You know, she just does it with a higher price tag. Betty's thing is having all this unnecessary equipment. You know, she needed a $3,000 camera, got the camera, don't use it, needed a special $1,200 lens to use it. She don't need none of it, but anyway.
Cartoon and a caricature. Have we ever seen in history a missing child turned into a cartoon or a caricature? It's never happened.
Nah, that was
He's
pretty.
the first.
Yeah, that was gross.
Have we ever seen a cartoon made out of JonBenet Ramsey? Or better yet, a JonBenet Ramsey Barbie or some sort of doll? I mean, think about it. Marketing wise, it'd be fucking brilliant. Would it be bottom feeder fucking bullshit? Yeah, it would. Would it be the lowest class that anyone could ever think of? But Bullhorn Betty's doing the same thing. Let me tell you something, Bullhorn Betty. You really need to be exposed. And I'm so glad that there are all these new channels that I never even heard of that are clipping the crap at her. Because this girl finally deserves exactly what she's been stirring up towards everybody else. Oh, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you. The laws.
Remember whenever you were buddies and you were patting her on the back on your live when she was at your house and you were saying, yeah, she sues people and she wins. And you were braggadocious about Betty suing. And when you remember that, Molly? Because I do. I reviewed that. I believe that's the night that y'all were calling nonsense. Yeah. Okay, Marls.
My side. Yeah. Name one time. Let me tell you something. She has done so many horrible things. I can't believe one person is standing by her, let alone a couple hundred. Because there is no way anyone normal, and she's telling you that when you join her membership. Welcome to the insane asylum. Because you want to know something, you would have to be insane to be okay with what she's doing. She's making a fool out of a missing child, like she really is making a fool out of him. And she's doing it to get onto the biological mother's skin. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Let me ask a question. Did she start saying Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers after the judge forbid her not to say, these people don't exist to you anymore? Did she only say Sebastian Rogers, or did she always say Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers? She said it both ways. In my mind, when your mother or something, if I ever heard my mother say Marissa Lynn Victoria Gonzalez, oh, I knew I was in trouble. That was it. I knew it. But Marissa is different. Sebastian. Members should have included a cat box cleaning kit. Unreal.
Rejection
What?
at its finest. Yeah.
What do you mean a cardboard cutout? She has a cardboard cutout of Gabby Petito in her office. Shut up. I don't believe that. There's no fucking way.
You have pictures of Vaughn McCrae in your closet, or remember? You showed everybody.
Yes,
You
she
also
does
have
a
Tom.
cardboard cutout of Gabby Petito. She
Yeah,
does.
she does. It's sick.
Yeah.
Doesn't Molly have one of Tom Cruise?
That's a little bit different than a woman that was murdered by her boyfriend.
True.
Yeah.
But she has Vaughn McCrae's picture in her closet. Or she did.
Well, I got Molly's picture right here
You
too.
love
So
him,
turn him out, fair play.
What do you got her picture?
I met Molly,
I know.
but I also have a signed headshot. Yes.
Oh, the one in that green dress or that blue dress, whatever.
No.
That dress. Oh, that not
No.
that one.
I didn't get the green dress one. I got the one in the white sweater.
Oh,
He kind of looks like the kid from Mask in it.
hey, Blake.
Tree still up.
But that's what I mean. She was. If you know Molly and you know her history, that was a jab, an underhanded jab at House of Williams when she did that, said the 5% thing. You know, because of what House of Williams would say. That's in my opinion. That's what I meant by voices. Listen to this. It's because you remember the feud between them, and that was a big issue. That was one of the big, yeah.
Boys
Got
so
so much.
Her comment sections are not flattering. I doubt any of the 100 of them is actually supported. They have to be crazy. They have to be absolutely crazy. There's something has to be wrong with all of these people. She used to say this his first
she
and
has
last
supporters.
name. Then she started using his full name. Huh. Yeah, calling him a defective. Why would Seth put up with that? I mean, a defective, in the definition of defective would be, quote, I mean, it would equate to a waste, right? A waste. How would you feel if someone called your kid a defective? Oh my God. How come Seth never nicked that in the butt? I have to wonder, like everybody's over here wondering about the proud feet. Like, yeah, I get it. She was the last person in that house. And then he walks out onto the porch and just disappears into thin air. Yeah, that's a little sus, yeah. But I'll tell you what, Seth doesn't look any better. Did Seth get his computers and everything back? And stuff back? Because I don't know exactly how long it took for Aaron Carter's stuff to get. I don't know the timeline of exactly, even if you had.
Okay, you're talking about totally different states, totally different law enforcement, totally different kind of cases.
The points into my head, I wouldn't be able to answer the question. She had all his cell phones, had them, and he had multiple computers.
Okay, I think she's about done with the Betty stuff. I'm pretty sure. Wait, let me check something.
And I fucking stand, weren't you? You should have been on some fucking Motel 6's bed sheets. That's where you fucking came from. Motel 6's. I'm willing to with you about 19. Serious? You're proud of what you fucking raised? Yeah, Bullhorn Betty, I'm talking about your fucking mother. She went wrong with you about 19 different fucking ways. I'm willing to bet you were a one-night fucking stand, weren't you?
Wow.
You should have been on some fucking Motel 6's bed sheets.
Wow.
That's where you fucking
my
came from.
goodness.
That's where you should have been fucking set. Your mother should have never carried you full term.
Wow.
I never said that to anybody, but your mother never.
Oh, yes, you have. You've been just as nasty and vile many, many times. That, well, I'm definitely staying in the yellow. Anyway, I knew that coming in. So,
I see another lawsuit coming on.
oh my God, voices. Betty's going to need some filing money.
She's so busy right now. It's like
She'll take another one on. You know she will. She can't wait. But this is gross. This is stuff you shouldn't say, not even about Betty. That even though Betty is the worst piece of shit ever and has no boundaries at all, I just, you're stupid. Well, look at who's doing the talking. There's my answer.
Never should have went through with it. Fucking menace.
Well, she is a menace.
You gonna vote for me? She choked her mother. So proud of the person that you are today. Really? The bitch that choked you? Nice. I'm just gonna assume that any sort of mental derangement syndrome. And the thing is I'm not even being a bully. I could be way fucking worse. If I was
Exactly,
a bully.
Beth. No, she hasn't. Not at all. Not at all, Beth. Hey, the art of handmade dolls and stuff.
No mother talks about their daughters.
Oh, she says it because she wants it clipped. She's always loved her hate channels because she said they built her channel. Exactly. I don't tag her though. I don't tag. I don't really tag any creators. I probably should.
Career friggin' criminal, a con artist. She takes money from the elderly. She'll take your last. How would you feel if you found out that your mother or your grandmother was giving away their last $10 fucking to Bullhorn Betty? Just so that she can get her
same could have been said for you, Mom.
And then Bullhorn Betty could say, "Welcome to the insane asylum." That's what she's got over there. She doesn't have sane people over there. She doesn't have reasonable people over there. The people that she's riding with, remember, it's the real Me Too Karen, okay? You guys know who she is. And you got Sonia, the bottle of old perfume. Remember that. These people are not, they're not people that are, they're yes men. They're people that don't have a lot of friends. They're not people that are, that it's easy for them to walk into a party and make friends. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No, Karen is a very sweet person. I am speaking the truth because it really is the truth. She is a sweet person. But I think
the stuff she okay.
She rubs that loneliness that Karen needs. Karen used to send me cards. Like, she'll send a Christmas card. She'll send a critical thinking, zero. I mean, anyone with critical thinking skills, I mean, you're asking a lot from the crime community. But as far as the true crime community, a lot of channels do use that. And I think that when you're thinking about like critical thinking, you are dealing with the drip drops. You are dealing with the Chris McDonough's channels. Do you get what I'm saying? You are thinking along the lines of Emily D. Baker, and I'll even give some to Jay for Justice.
I do not think of Drip Drop as a critical thinking channel. I don't think of a couple of them that you mentioned as critical thinking channels, but okay.
Give props to her because she seems to have gotten a little bit more fucking fierce over the years. And that's the thing. With this freaking case, I think it's really dangerous and very, very bad to commit to one side.
Betty said in her live, Molly was supposed to meet up with her in Tennessee. What?
I think anybody that's talking about it.
I don't know. Someone in chat says they heard Betty say it in her live.
Oh.
Hey, Runs, seriously, Drip Drop. Yeah, critical thinking. I reviewed him, I think, once. He was so obsessed with a ladder. It was hysterical.
And having discussions and panels about it. I thought that one guy that had Chris Proudfeet up, I thought that he was reasonably fair. Now, somebody said that he was on the spectrum. I would never know. Listen, if you're on the spectrum, I'm not going to pick up on it unless you actually point it out. Because honestly, sometimes talking to people on the spectrum, you don't even know that they're on the spectrum. I didn't realize Princess was on a fucking spectrum until maybe 2 years ago. I was in the car and I said, Princess, can I ask you a question? And he goes, what? I said, were you ever in, classes in school? And he goes, no, but they wanted to put me in there. Why? And I said, he goes, I wouldn't let them. I go, well, it's not really up to you. And he goes, no, I wasn't. But I really did start to think that maybe he is. Elevated Truth, that's the one. I didn't know that he was on the spectrum, but this is the thing. If someone is on the spectrum...
Yeah, I don't think that would have been now. That probably was back then. But at this point, I don't think Molly'd meet up with Betty. I just don't.
Just remember that other parts of their brain are working overtime. So...
But
just
then again,
remember that you having some... Hey, they say Elon Musk, who's the most, questionable, but in my opinion, questionable, who's the most genius human, if he is human. I have no... Elf. Can you giggling and shit? I'm like, Elf? Really? Really? Then we're not fucking in the car in the parking lot of a church. We weren't doing anything. I don't even remember why we weren't picking it up. Laugh on his live. He's gonna breeze on through his live, and maybe he might get a little bit passive aggressive, or maybe say something a little bit kind of funny. But me,
I'm done with her. All right, I think she's done with Bullhorn. I'll check just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure she's done.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what my reaction is. I don't know. Am I going to be able to keep it classy? Or am I going to pop a bottle of champagne? I have no fucking idea. Because guess what? If you're a Patreon of mine, you know how many times people have called and said, Marissa, I think I need to get a lawyer. I said, hold on. Let me tell you to listen. The personality thing going.
Starting to see the light and see the way. I'm starting to notice.
Oh, wait. She reviews Betty here.
Because we know that unscrupulous PI has been a terrorist of these cases for some time, dating all the way back to Kylie Rodney.
He's the terrorist. Gotcha.
And he's caused so much problems. But what I've always had a problem with, and you guys have heard me bring it up, is his lack of actually finding people. Yet he's promoting. He's embellishing how many people he's found. And what he does is he sits here behind the computer, he puts a missing flyer up, and then when they're found, he goes in there and says, oh, I found her, or we found her. And he puts the mark up there that he found this person, and now he...
And who the fuck have you found?
He has another person under his belt that he found.
Who did you find? Because
we
I think that you have an opening of all your mystified glories. Oh, look at me. I traveled the country. Okay, but what have you done? I haven't done anything. That's why I don't have an opening.
And he did that unchecked for 3 years, despite me condemning him and saying, there's no way. I have done my research. You guys know me. I dug deep. And I could not find any articles of this man being involved in these cases. The ones that he is involved in, like Dylan Rounds, he already deleted the whole case. He's already deleted most of the stuff that makes him look bad because he doesn't want to attach him. Then he goes over
Again, that was Jim Terry, not SF. We've been saying it. Betty refuses to
really
accept it.
prove that I said that because he deleted it. He went through it and this is how dirty and scummy this guy is, right? And so now he does this yet again, and not only was called out with receipts. So just recently,
Wait a minute.
this is what
Okay.
fiddle.
Is she wearing Hello Kitty pajamas? She is.
Came home. He didn't find her. He didn't locate her. He didn't Val Gout social, and she said found herself. She was discharged from the hospital and made it home.
So this is the thing. All she does is put this poor kid's picture in all this drama.
Mhm.
I know that Riley Lively decided to do a video about me, just literally sending her a text message asking her okay.
Is that Seth? Me and you? Seth, I think that's your. Oh, Shay, you're up entirely too early too. Everybody's up entirely too early. We don't get the gift of Bullhorn Bedhead Betty very often anymore. It was the theme in 2023, and I kind of got away from it, but I kind of like it. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of like the Bedhead
Wow, Betty. Really?
Betty look. And the little cherries.
Look at this.
Message asking her okay.
Is that Seth? Me and you? Seth, I think that's your. Oh, Shay,
No, she
you're up
lights
entirely
up.
too early too. Everybody's up entirely too early. We don't get the gift
So now we get the sexy Betty. Hold on.
to Bullhorn
Oh.
Bedhead Betty.
Look at how she tries to act she tries to act sexy and sexual when Seth comes in. Watch her.
Very often anymore. It was the theme in 2023, and I kind of got away from it, but I kind of like it. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of like the Bedhead Betty look. And the little cherries. I'm so cute.
Oh, those are her
Little
cherries?
sidekick to
I know the
Lila.
other day, I'm sorry, I was wrong. I stand corrected. Those are her cherry pajamas. The other day, she did have on Hello Kitty.
I can't even watch her. I'm sorry. This girl makes me fucking sick. She makes me sick. All right, guys. I need to go take a shower because AJ's going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? Will I? It's 5:28. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's 5:28. How is it dinner time? No, so they released the assassination of Robert F. Kennedy.
Okay.
Oh my
She's
God.
not going to sign off for
That was
another
a-
almost
that was
hour.
There's a lot of shit online that's false info, and they're not checking it anymore. Supposedly, from what I know, anywhere after your death, they can leave. They
I think she's done with
found
Betty.
out a
Okay.
couple months ago that Donna and Judith.
All right. Is she done with Betty?
Oh my goodness.
Thanks for the laughs, Molly, but you're just as bad.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah. And this nut job here, oh good Lord. Guys,
It must be Julie.
wait till you see this one. Wait till you see this one. I think some of you seen clips of it, but I'm gonna show it. It's bad. It's bad. It's the other night we got a tutorial for over 2 hours on how to share on Twitter and everywhere else. And to tag all these people, Kim K, President Trump, all these different governors, everybody, TBI, FBI, anybody and everybody, famous actresses, singers, songwriters, you name it. She was having everybody and their mother tagged. Yeah. And she says she's being threatened, but she's not being threatened. Tweeting someone's Twitter post, retweeting it is not a threat. And
Yeah,
the post
nobody
wasn't a threat.
retweet her post.
She was at St. Jude's. You're right, Cash. Hey, Christina's Journey. Okay, we're going to speed this one up. And I'm hoping she doesn't cry. She usually cries every damn live. But this is a really short one for her. Wow, your camera's really bad, Julie.
Hey, my pillow's making me really loopy. I need to hop down.
Okay,
Hey
thanks
guys,
for
I'm
coming
sorry my
up,
chat was
voices.
disconnected. I apologize.
I'm gonna watch this then. If let me know if you're still gonna be up in about a half hour. If you're feeling up to it. All right.
I
All
may
right,
or may
dear.
not be awake. I'm gonna go lay down.
You
Man,
do that.
I didn't eat before I took it, and I should have eaten and then taken it. It
Mhm.
really has me looped. So
Well, you've been through a lot, so like I said, I'm here. You know that.
I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
All right. Bye. Hey, Wolf Rider. Hey, Sane Outlaw. Okay, guys, buckle up for this one. I'm not kidding you. This is a
Okay, you can hear
whole
me,
kind of
right?
crazy train. This is insanity at its best.
So, I titled this live, Katie, Run for Your Life.
Oh, remember for 8 months, Wolf Rider. Happy 8 great months. Much love and blessings. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
But I think there's a very good possibility. I have to go soon. That's why it's got to be. Thank you for hello 501 Dime Bag Chris telling everybody to put your thumbs up. Thank you. Appreciate it coming in.
You're welcome, Saying Out Loud. She's nuts. She's nuts.
You know, for a variety of reasons, which I can possible that Katie is
Spit it
going
out.
to end up being set up.
Set up?
Oh no.
Wow. Pinned everything. This is
Adjust your settings. Look,
and the
look, I'm an old schooler. I'm teaching myself all this stuff. I'm telling you, adjust your settings because your camera's really, really out of focus. It's really blurry. So you need to go and click your settings. I'll give you a tutorial since you gave us a 2.5 one, and go to quality. And you may want to either step it down. I don't know what equipment you're using, or step it up, but it's bad. So, or even put it on auto. It'll give you the best quality. I don't want to take it down because if I take it down, I have a feeling it's going to get worse, but I'll try. Let me see. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. See, I can't do anything with it because it's her, not me. So we'll leave it be.
That's going to happen is because if it is found that Chris was in the area at 3:10 a.m. with somebody else or by himself, or other people are involved, they will be each other's alibis. Katie has no one. This is all Chris's family. And I also, based on the video images of her, like on Fox and Friends, where it looks like there's something on her head, maybe, I don't know. She seems absolutely
What? She seems what?
She seems
And
absolutely.
listen, if she was the one that was home with him, why would they have to set her up? You don't make no sense, and you don't have any factual evidence to back anything up you spew. You're a delusional, deranged storyteller, and you're creepy. But
She tells
like
big story.
yeah,
going between.
she does. Definite storyteller. Beware of the marching band. She was filming in the children's hall. Yeah, she did. She did do that, Donna Murray. Mm-hmm.
Going between. I'm sorry for being distracted here.
Tried to get a fake Vax card. Tried to get a Vax card sent to her phone so she could show them her. Hey, yelling time. Yeah, it was crazy.
She did what?
Yeah, she was trying to get somebody to send her a Vax card she could show them on her phone. Yeah.
My goodness.
At a children's hospital where kids are fighting for their lives.
Looking completely out of it, right? Or she's looking like she's actually in some way intimidated. My signal is poor. I'm sorry. or intimidated. I think Chris, you know, he's been spending the last number of years beating up mentally, emotionally, physically on Sebastian, pushing him around, calling him names. And
Ma'am, do you have any proof of any of these accusations you're throwing around? I keep asking you this. You've yet to show us proof. Your idea is fact-based evidence is the fake neighbor on Crime Liars. That was no neighbor of the Proudwoods. I keep telling you. That was Mark W. He doesn't live in Tennessee. He's not a neighbor. He actually is a UPS guy. But okay, Joy. And he lives in New York, by the way.
now he is without that. He is without his punching bag.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens
Punching
when
bag.
you have a person who is super controlling, used to dominating, has in the habit of pushing people around physically, emotionally, mentally, degrading them, berating them, humiliating them? What happens when they lose?
Miss Profound, I'd like to know where you got your information. Where did you get your factual information about such personal details of their life? Because you don't know them. You've seen very little of them because they're not panel hopping. You've never spoke to them. You've never been in their home around them as a family unit. So how would you know any of this? I think me thinks you be making it up in that deranged little mind of yours. Thank you, Kathy in chat. Just got home. Gonna eat. Oh, thank you, KDK. Thank you for the super chat. Enjoy your meal. Thank you so much. Hey, Music City.
There, when they lose the person that they've been doing that to, what happens? You know, do they just stop, or do they try to turn it towards a new victim? I mean, it could very well be that he tries to find new victims with children, who knows? But in the meantime, he's with Katie, and therefore he I believe is turning his attention.
I'm speeding her up some more.
Negative, awful, scary attentions to Katie. Controlling her. I mean, we notice how she controls her in the interviews.
Actually, no. And just my take on what little I have seen of Katie, I don't think that she would be pushed around. That's hence why she left her first marriage. I
think she's
don't.
weak when she wants to.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't see it. Sorry.
He dominates the conversations. It's almost like she can't talk. Can you see me okay now? She knew his past before she was with him.
Do you understand that woman, her child is missing? She's going through the worst time of her life. He's doing what a man, what a husband, what a partner, what a friend does. He's there. He's supporting. He's present. You people are idiots. The man is sticking up for his wife and sticking by his wife just like he should.
In a lot of ways she did, but maybe she didn't. I think it's quite possible that her life is in danger. And I'm not saying this, you know, I'm not saying this like
Oh my goodness, spit it out.
Come on, quit reading
and I'm not
your
saying
messages.
this without the audio's choppy. I'm sorry. This is not going to be a long live. I'm not saying this, you know, like just to be flippant about it. I mean, I really think her life could be in danger, or perhaps she could get so depressed and unable to get to help that there's a risk in these cases of self-harm, right? This is all a very serious situation. SF Investigates has put out a number of things on Twitter in the last couple days that have been awful. I mean, forget him trolling.
He's put out awful stuff. Are you delusional? Are you in an alternate universe or something? Have you not been paying attention to the Twitters?
They only read what they want to.
Oh,
They leave all the other stuff out. Now you know that.
yeah. Oh.
Lore Lodge only to block him. But there's the most concerning thing is that he says, I'm trying to find it here. Sorry, I didn't have this pulled up.
I thought my internet was bad.
Well, first of all,
I'm
SF
actually
Investigates retweeted. He
Hey,
retweeted
Patricia.
this.
Okay. What
Now,
about
she
it?
knows nobody
A
can
post
read that.
from a person who I said I am in fear of.
Retweeting a post by someone is not a threat. That post itself was not a threat. They are not the ones who emailed you, if you even got an email, because you never showed any receipts. Believe me, if Noelle wanted to call you out, she'd call you out and stand in it.
She do it online too, not in an email. I'm sorry.
On a live the other day.
Do y'all want to read the
Without
post?
saying his
I'll
name.
read the post to you.
And
I'll
it's
get it right now.
It's to make me feel more in fear.
Oh my
So,
Lord. In fear
I'm
of
showing this
what?
to you guys.
For what? Why would they want to? What are you? You are no threat to no one but yourself. With the delusional, distorted, deranged stories you be putting out here, and the way you be sending page after page. I mean, you said you sent 30 something pages one time, but didn't you say 80 something another time? To Sumner County, to TBI, to FBI. Stop. You're constantly tagging these people and emailing videos and all kinds of stuff about what you're doing on here. You're looking like a psycho, in my opinion. But, okay. Do you, boo, as Betty says.
So you see it, that SF Investigates is retweeting posts about me.
Okay, that's
regarding
not
a
threat.
person who I think is capable of doing harmful things to people who has been in prison.
Ma'am, you support Nick and Dog. They've both been in prison. You support Betty. She's out on $20,000 bond, awaiting criminal charges for violating protection orders. You know, that the family of a missing child had to go to the extreme to do just to feel a little safe in their own home. Are you kidding me?
And SF Investigates is retweeting it. What does that tell you about a man who does that?
Oh my God.
Yes, Brandon, I went to the police. And now what happens is they took down the information. They say if anything else should happen, I have to go back to them. So does this count? I'm going to put it with other things. And then, so I have if there's things that I have to put together and go back to the police with it. He is a sick individual. I'm clear on your end. Good, Becky. He also posted two other things. That one is that he has reached out to a contractor that does LINAR, LINAR scanning, which is one method, not necessarily the best method, or it's one method that could be used in combination with other methods to map out, for his purposes, he's going to use it on what was the construction site and the retention pond to map out an area where he believes there could be graves, underground graves, people buried under there, right? I need a robust safety plan. I do. He's a sick man. SF Investigates is a dangerous man, and he is a sick man. He enjoys
What are you talking about? He's a dangerous man. What has he done? He retweeted a tweet. He's never physically threatened you or anybody that I've ever seen on Twitter. Are you nuts?
He must have, I don't know. He's smarter than her. That's one thing.
Here it is. Okay, here's where it starts. Here's White Boy's post. The nutcase has figured out I made a post about her. Wait till she sees the video. And then he shares joy in shambles about people tweeting on X. And she was. So let me see. There should be another one right after this. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't a post about, it wasn't threatening her. Yeah, she's blaming White Boy's wife and White Boy for this email she got, but it didn't come from them. And she doesn't know who sent it, she claims, and she didn't show said email either. I'm looking for it, so wait. Here it is. I'll show it to you on screen. Let me share it. Let me send it to my messenger. I'll show you what she's talking about. This is what she's saying. There's such a big threat, everybody. And the SF is dangerous and threatened her because he retweeted it. I'll show you what she's talking about real quick. Instead of just, I'll read it to you.
Social media.
And then she's filing all these police reports and telling other people to do it. And it's crazy. I could imagine what her local police department. Oh, I'm sure people are tired of getting emails from her too with these ludicrous video clips that she heavily edits and takes out of context. And like, they're not smart enough to see that it's taken out of context, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I will show you the post. And you tell me. Uh-oh. Wait, that's the right one. No, it isn't. What? Where did it go? No. Oh, my Lord. Tell me it didn't process that. I hit the wrong one. Nope. Where the heck did it go? Are you kidding me? Let me resend it to myself. I don't know why it didn't come in. But it's right here.
Okay.
I didn't take it out. I didn't X out of it yet because I wanted to make sure it sent. I'm glad I didn't. All right, that should do it. There it is. It came through. I must have clicked out too fast, and that's why it didn't come through. Oh, we can turn off messenger search. This is the post she's talking about. And she's terrified of White Boy because he's been to prison. Well, honey, so has Nick. So has Dog. So I don't know what to tell you. Dogs was murder. Yeah. It says, Dear at Julia, profound autism. Can I call you Forehead? Cool, thanks. I just want to bring forehead awareness. This is the absolute most ridiculous attempt at reaching both at damaged goods with no regrets, which is his wife, and myself are both fans of SF Investigates, and we support him. After watching him debunk your entire team lie after lie with receipts for months now, why would I want to get in the way of that? Why would I want him to stop making me laugh at receipts debunking BHB and not Bright Media? No, ma'am, you sound silly. The dumbest thing about this is the timing of your ridiculous fake emails. Now, that part I'll sit on because it's truly gold and only between two people. Lots of laughs. Julie's school here. I'll show you this one. Julie Skolnick did a live saying she received an email offering her help to take SF down. She alluded to it being from your wife. The only person that has accepted her is BHB, and she's been trying hard to get on the team. I'd watch the live and be careful. Here's the link. Funny, isn't that? Yeah. That is no way threatening, but and him saying she's a nut job.
Oh, he called her a name. She got upset.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, there's no threatening post from White Boy to Julie. And SF retweeting any of his tweets is not a threat. The woman is delusional. And she's called the police and she's filing police reports on this man. And you know why she's doing it. You know why she's going after SF. The only one that will give her, even say her first name, is Betty. Betty's one of her arch enemies, SF. That's why Julie jumped on the SF attack train. Hey, Betty.
Yes, it is. I'm sorry.
You calling the police every time you're scared of someone like it's a real threat, no less they live in another state? Yeah. There was no threats. And that's just wasting resources and wasting law enforcement's time. Hey, Terry, Southern Girl. I watched her a couple of times, then I was done. I believe she is a lonely woman and found YouTube for attention. She is making money off Sebastian's case. Yeah, she came from TikTok. She's a TikToker. She was getting too much heat over there.
Harming people.
Heads unite.
He enjoys seeing people harmed. Women.
She started her social media career, whatever you want to call it. Hey, Mimi, on TikTok, exploiting her stepson who is autistic. In my opinion, she exploits him a lot. Hey, pretty little lights.
I can do him
everyone.
Other than point out exactly what he's doing, which is to try to cause me harm.
He's not trying to cause you harm.
So if it harms him by me talking about it, that's on him.
He's not trying to cause you harm. No one is trying to cause you harm but yourself. And honey, speed it up. I got you on 1.5.
Because why would he want to harass me? Why? I'm so threatening to him?
White
really?
boy up.
I must be.
My post about white
I
boy.
guess. I don't understand it.
Okay.
I really do not understand it. But it's not okay. He has in his employment under some way.
She said they sent her a pic of a casket with the Star of David on it. She's Jewish, and she said they threatened her life with the pic. It was a pic of Candace and Noelle. Yeah, I don't believe the white boy and Noelle sent that. If something like that went to her, I don't believe it came from them.
I want to know who knew she's Jewish. Is it just by the last name? It never dawned on me.
Yeah, I'm looking into something with her. I don't know if it's gonna pan out. It could be a nothing, so that's why I'm not sharing it yet. But after I'm done tonight and after I get everything done I got to do here, I'm gonna sit down and read through some stuff, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Way.
Okay.
A group of people who have almost all of them have criminal records for a variety of charges, including assaults, including strong arm robberies.
Yeah, but see, if that picture has been out here on social media, anybody could have had it, which it probably was. So,
Meaning robberies using a weapon or force. Did I see Witch live last night? So
I put
he's
it past at Night Media? No.
enlisted the help of a company that does LiNAR detection, right? Because his intention is to go to the area that was the construction site, but they've now built houses there, to map out a place, theoretically, to discover, theoretically, underground graves at the construction site that was by the high school. I want to tell you guys about this. First of all, I want to find out the company that he's going to use so everybody can write to them and tell them what a scary individual SF is.
Why? Why would you do that? Why would you interfere when a company is gracious enough to even offer that technology? It's worth a shot.
Goodness.
Why would you want to ruin that? It's looking for Sebastian. At least he's doing something. You people just get on here and attack and spew your crap. You're not doing anything to help. You're hindering, you're interfering, you're hurting. Why would you encourage people to do that? This is what needs to be stopped. This kind of malicious behavior.
And not to, I mean, I hope they're not doing anything pro bono or for a discount. That if he's going to use them, they should charge him.
I'll write out, ask him. I'll seriously, nope, not today. I will. I'll write out, ask him. Because he's not, I'm going to write out, ask him. I don't know.
At premium costs, because he is not helping anybody. He is trying to cover up for people. He's a fixer. So stay tuned for a post from me.
No, he's
not on a live.
PI
with a post of the company that he's
enlisted. He's not a fixer. He's a PI.
For LiNAR. Then I would also like to send letters to all the residents, because unlike
that's what I mean. That picture has been posted, I'm sure, many times. So I'm gonna reach right out to White Boy in the Wow.
In the Proudfoot subdivision, and was able to present himself to people, maybe not giving all the information, and that was okay with him. So they turned over their footage to him. I would like to preemptively get in touch with all the neighbors there. And if you live in Tennessee, Sumner County, and want to
Did you just not do 3 lives regurgitating this stuff? I don't understand how people watch you. Every live you say the same things. Every single live. Regurgitation.
I don't know why she thinks she should get the footage.
This is and to offer, and she's offered to pay people to give her information, to give her videos.
Talking to your friends and neighbors, people that you know, people in law enforcement, to be on the lookout for somebody trespassing on their properties around that what was formerly the construction site. Either SF himself or just anybody, because he could bring anybody out there to trespass on their properties. And that, God willing, all those neighbors will deny him access to their properties. And law enforcement, who I will be writing to, will deny him access and permissions to use equipment that could disturb anything, even the use of, cars and trucks to bring the equipment out there, even if it's not, even if like laser, the equipment itself is like laser footage of like ground,
the cleaners, imagine,
right, which is not destructive in itself. But if the use of it should require people to have to walk through those properties in any way, bring cars nearby those properties, park on the streets by the properties, I hope law enforcement prevents it every step of the way. Because I think there's a great possibility. I mean, people have been saying, let me put it this way. People have been saying for a long time, Chris.
Why do you want to interfere and stop things from happening, Julie?
That's what
you're running with the narrative. You so badly want to be on the team, and they just haven't picked you up, have they? You know why? Because of the crap you're putting out and you're doing. They don't need to pick you up. You're doing their dirty work for them, and they didn't have to do a dang thing for it. So they're going to use you and ride it as long as they can.
and Katie especially, where is Sebastian? Tell us. Because people believe
People
they
is
know
asking.
where he is. And if Sebastian wasn't in danger before,
In my opinion, this woman is struggling with something real deep, paranoid schizophrenia or something type of grandiose. She cannot think this off all the time and not have something wrong upstairs. Well, she definitely has caregiver burnout and is a very bitter person because of her circumstances. Yeah, and she projects her life onto others.
SF denied working with Ellie on Lore Lodge. What I call, they're not going to tell him squat. No, they're not going to tell him squat, but are they going? It's not about telling him squat. Are they going to allow him to canvass that neighborhood, regardless of non-solicitation rules of the neighborhood, to knock on people's doors, potentially misrepresenting what he's doing or talking about it in a way that they don't understand what he is about to do, or not informing them of exactly who he works for, so they give him access to their properties. So I want to work quickly, preemptively, to stop. And I hope law enforcement in Sumner County starts having patrols around the former construction site.
Hey, Chaz.
Which I will be calling law enforcement about in Sumner County to warn them, to say, please have patrols, and you should do this.
Joy asked that question. Oh, right. He can't be asked that. He's gone radio silent and no one knows where he is, including the courts. Yeah, I was running behind watching the live and I could comment in a few times during my catch-up watch. I do it all the time, Chaz. I do it all the time.
The same. Because this man who retweets a post by a person named White Boy.
Now, I just read you the post. This is the post. I just showed you and read you the post that she's claiming is a threat that SF retweeted. Hey, Brianna. Oops. Hey, Brianna.
Hey.
How are you? Hey, Miss Mo.
Hey,
Kathy. How are you?
Good. How are you, hon?
All right.
Your connection's really...
Oh, yeah, you're really robot-y, Miss Mo.
Again? What is going on? Well, can I try to say this real quick and hopefully you can hear me?
Go ahead, hon.
This lady is disgusting. Why would you have the nerve or the audacity to try to contact that company that's donating that I don't know, the sonar, whatever it is, to try to see if they could possibly find something? Who the hell do you think you are? And then you're running around destroying people's reputations. That man didn't threaten you. And him reposting, SF reposting that didn't threaten you. You need help. Get help quick. You need help. And I hope, I don't know what they're doing in the case where the little girls were unalived, but it is something going on where something went on with the case and they have all of those people in court that interfered in the case or something like that. I don't know. I hope something happens like that in this case, because this has to stop. You don't have any right to do the things you're doing. You all are messing with people's livelihood. And you're messing with this little boy. Hopefully he's not there. But you're gonna try to stop them from looking for him. And you're saying he's covering something up, he's the fixer. What? You did look more like somebody like you trying to hide something. Because anything they do to try to find this baby, you and all your stupid friends are right there in the way. Y'all are all trash, man. Straight trash. You're trash. You're garbage. And it doesn't make any sense. And I hope that you all have the lives you deserved after some of the things you're doing. Stop hurting people. Stop keep Katie out of your mouth. You don't know Katie with your 10-cent tail.
The
Keep her
crackling's
out
really
your mouth. Okay, I'm gone. I'm mad. I'm gone. Thanks
no.
for letting me up.
Try to come back, Miss Mo, because I love to hear you talk. But
I'm not gonna worry about trying to come back up because I might say some really bad stuff that I have to pray about. Already said enough, but this little picklehead lady needs to sit herself down somewhere.
Yeah,
She need a straight jacket
Feel you, Miss Mo.
we
with a
agree.
raggedy self. And
Hey,
come get a bag and come up your forehead. Okay, I gotta go. I'm having a
All
moment.
right.
Bye.
Thank you, Miss
Bye.
Mo. Bye.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, everybody. And hi, Brianna. I love listening to you. You're so intelligent. But I'm gone.
Thank
Y'all
you.
take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I love Miss Mo. She's having a all night.
Goodness.
Oh, she's done. It's all right, sleeping. I know it's hard to hear her. Maybe it's the earbuds. I don't know. How are you, Brianna?
First I'm going to say hello. I think this is the first time I've hopped up here.
Yeah, welcome.
Hello.
Hello. I am shaking. I am livid. Why? Why is she doing this?
I can't believe that she is going to try to find out this company and get people to be calling and trying to stop something that could be really good, and someone's trying to actually do something to help.
The best publicly known lead in the search for Sebastian since March 3rd of 2024. Who the hell is she to stop that?
Yeah. I agree. This is too much and too far. And then to sit out here and falsely accuse people of things is just. Ooh.
The way she fantasizes about the homophobic and ableist abuse against autistic children, the way she lights up with glee when those words come out of her mouth, makes me physically ill.
And she does. She gets so excited. Hey, tinfoil. Hey, everybody coming in. She gets so excited. She needs to unplug.
It's a fantasy to her.
Yeah, she's deranged. I've said from the very minute that I started reviewing her, she's deranged. In my mind, in my opinion. The stuff she puts out.
She is truly, truly, severely ill. I am not going to diagnose her because I have no idea what I'm looking at. But I fear for her. Julie, you need help.
Hey, Firefly.
Badly. You really, really do.
Let's see what else she has to say. Everybody get ready. Trigger warning for some, I'm sure. But this one.
Down. Person who looks like a skinhead, right? Know what a skinhead is? It's not because they're bald. I mean, it could be because they're bald, but it's like a group of people potentially who are part of different types of hate groups. This man wants to go on people's properties in Hendersonville, near a high school, by the way. If you have kids who go to Beach High School, I'm gonna contact the principal of the school, as a matter of fact, to let them know that kids who have to walk home or walk to school or get to go home for lunch sometimes, or kids who get to leave campus for,
Why would you do that? SF has done nothing to you. Why would you do that? Because somebody retweeted something and it wasn't a threat to you, not that tweet.
To leave campus for jobs. Like, I don't know if you guys had that in your school.
And who is she talking about? So we need to. When she says he employs felons, she never says who the hell she's talking about. Employ who, what, where?
I don't know. That's the part
she
I
says
didn't
it
understand.
because he's been in prison, he's dangerous. Well, what are you doing supporting Nick and Dog?
And she thinks she
And
can
Betty.
sue SF for retweeting White Boy.
Mm-hmm.
She can't do that any more than Betty could sue Queen for retweeting Toasty.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But she thinks she knows it all. She's another Betty. She thinks she knows everything. It's insane.
To prevent this from happening. I think finally, it is very scary. And I don't know if Katie notices this, but if I'm correct, Steve Fisher said on Lore Lodge that he got a $15,000 retainer, but it wasn't necessarily paid by Chris and Katie. Did I hear that right? Any
What
mods
does it
here?
matter who it was paid by?
Yeah, we do have mods here. Thank you.
What he was saying was, it's
I would
none
like
of your
Miss Kelly to
damn
come on and talk to
business.
Julie. I wish you would. I know someone who knows her. Okay, please tell her. I really want to. But I want to say this. I want to prevent SF Fisher from having an easy time of getting access to those properties. There are high school students in that area.
Kathy, you're muted.
Why? Why would you do that? Why do you want to interfere when someone's actually trying to do something? You're riding Betty's hate train. You're so desperate to be picked. That's the definition of a pick me right there.
Who attend Beach High School. There are parents going through those areas with their younger children, right? And he should not have access to it. And the people he employs.
And also, what she's
records.
implying by
So
doing this, what
the
she's
neighbors should know
implying
that
about
they
Steve,
need to let
could be defamatory.
Yeah, very. And she wants,
Yeah.
she's going to start calling the school and try to find this company and get other people to do it too. Hey, Ryan, that's.
She's inciting hate.
That there's something about Steve, that he can't be around children, that he's dangerous around young school children. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's
SF or people who work with him on their properties. They potentially could have people who on their properties who have done a variety of crimes. I'm not making this up. Believe me, I'm not making it up. I could show you the court reports. In fact, they're online. Go to Sumner County, Tennessee court records. Sumner, it's like Sumner.
And Julie, by the way, I just got something from someone. She is another liar. She did not get that bill passed alone. The fiscal year 2025 New Jersey state budget includes $7.3 million to increase funding for respite care hours, not $100 million. Ask her how much Thomas Manzo did getting this bill passed. You certainly did not get that bill passed alone. Stop all your lies, Lady Julie. You need severe help. This is one of the things I've been digging into for her, about her. That's just a tidbit of what I've got coming out.
My current biggest beef with Julie about her credentials is the book that she wrote about the autistic children that were murdered by their parents. She did a live stream the other day where she verbally fan cast Chris and Katie and Sebastian into the fictional roles of the parents and child in one of the real life murder cases from one of the stories from her book.
No.
And she searched the internet getting these stories, or she had used other people, other parents of autistic kids' stories. None of it is actually hers. Yeah, her self-published. And now this book that they're having a ghostwriter for her for is about a relative that she's never met, never spoke to, has never had any kind of dealings with, knows nothing about, is some kind of criminal mob or something or other, and she's writing a book about it. I was like, yeah, okay.
Tennessee court. Sandy, if you know it, if you could put it in the chat, look it up for yourself. Or if they're in Davidson County, which is Nashville, you would have to go to a separate county. If they're in Robertson County, you'd have to go to that county's court records. So you might have to go to a few different places for the court records. But I find it, did I get it right? Is my question. Did I get it right that SF Investigates said that he is being paid, but he wasn't necessarily?
I was going to say the other night when I was calling her out on the 100 million thing, I don't care what state you're in. No state is going to give $100 million for respite care. They're just not going to do it. They don't have that kind of money. They're not going to do it. A dog to Betty Hunter.
Thank you. But he wasn't necessarily paid by Chris and Katie. Did I get that right? Is that correct? Just say correct or not correct for that. But not paid by CP or KP. Okay, good. Thank you for telling me, Rachel. Thank you. Yes. So that's why I'm saying, Katie, run for your life. Is it possible the reason SF Investigates perhaps wanted to be paid by somebody other than Katie, right? Is that should the blame go to Katie, right, for everything? Should the blame be put on Katie?
This is so convoluted. She doesn't even know what she's talking about.
She doesn't. She gets so lost in what she's saying. I'm not even going to ask you where any of your proof is because you are deranged. You are beyond distorted or demented. You are deranged, in my opinion.
No, she has a distorted reality.
Deranged distortment. Distorted derangement. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's bad.
I don't know either.
For misrepresenting to Katie what he was about to do. Right. So what I'm saying is, Katie, if you're not paying him, I don't care if you put your name on the paper. If you didn't give him the money, maybe you don't realize that there's a hidden agenda against you, Katie, with SF Investigates. That SF Investigates is really working for the Proudfoots and the Bower Sox and not you, Katie.
Katie is a Proudfoot, by the way. And you're wrong, but okay.
Think about it. You're a smart woman. Go to the authorities.
Katie, I got to jump. I'll be back.
I would be very...
All right,
Kathy, sorry.
All right. Thanks for coming up. I appreciate that.
All right. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Very concerned. If you're not the one paying him, it very well may be that you're being fooled because this man is the king of trickery.
Who? How? You don't know anything about SF. Nothing. You are going solely on what Betty does and says. Stop it. You're sounding like a raving lunatic. None of this is factual. This is all made up in your head, some story you're telling.
And he is...
Do you know that you have openly admitted to going to be causing interference in an open, active investigation? You do realize you admitted that publicly, right?
A manipulator, and he likes to threaten women because I feel threatened by him. Why is he retweeting something?
That's not a threat. How is that threatening? Retweeting that. I showed the Twitter post. Nothing threatening in that post. How is that threatening you by retweeting it?
From somebody I said I was scared of who was in prison. Why retweet that, SF?
Okay, well, why are you scared of him? Because he was in prison. Well, you need to look at the team because a good bit of them was in prison as well.
Why retweet that? So I didn't know where SF lived before, but I think he said California. I don't know where he lives full time. but I'm going to have to find out if I have to press charges of harassment against him.
Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah,
via
she
the
said it.
internet. This is to SF investigates. Anything else from the person I just showed, who was in prison, who I felt was threatening, and you retweet it, I will consider that a threat, and I'm going to go back to the police about you. Again, about you.
And the police are going to tell you there's nothing they can do because he didn't threaten you, and they can't stop him from retweeting something. Julie.
Maybe you don't fear that. That's fine. But I'm not going to have my police department contact your police department in California. I'm going to have my police department contact Sumner County.
They're not going to.
And I'll contact the DA's office in Sumner County to talk about how you're threatening me. And
nothing they can do.
Every type of civil
or what do you want them to do exactly because he retweeted something? He doesn't even live in Sumner County, so there's nothing they can do. But
if
there's
it was
nothing
a
they
real
can.
threat, I could understand. But this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Kathy. I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. Like I said, she's riding the Betty hate train here on SF. That's all it's about.
Organization, civic organization, and school to warn them about how you threaten women.
Show me where he threatened women. Show proof of where he threatened women. You're making some bold accusations here, but you're showing no receipts. Because he didn't threaten you, Joy.
Who said they're scared of somebody, and then you retweet that person's.
So what do you being scared of somebody that you decided to poke at because he was reviewing you? So, because you're scared of someone, nobody in the world can retweet his post. That wasn't even a threat. That post was not threatening in any way.
Wait a minute. Since it's not Twitter no more, do we call it re-Xing?
No, it's X. Oh yeah, reaction. Yeah. This is ridiculous. Yeah. This is totally check backstage. Okay.
Who?
This is totally ridiculous. Let me put up the screen. Hey, Never Alone.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Dear.
I have to tell you, with her title alone and the way she's conducted herself in all her videos, well, shy of being better than Betty, I reported her. And I'm going to tell you why. Anybody with that name, Katie, just might not be in that situation and want to run for the hills from a good loving man.
Mm.
And we don't know if Katie Proudfoot's husband is a loving man. He seems like it. Let's leave it at that.
Yep.
She needs to stop.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep on reporting her too. She needs mental help. And if there's anybody out there that knows how to reach out in that state, they need to do it immediately. I had a feeling this is a mental breakdown she's having repeatedly.
In all honesty, she's the one threatening.
Absolutely. Yeah. That is why it's a manic episode. That's why this is severe. This is somebody, her husband shouldn't be leaving her alone, let alone leaving her alone on the internet. Let's say it that way.
Thank you, Note to Self, for the $9.99 super chat.
God bless you for the super chat.
Sorry I'm so late. My forehead is big too. Don't look at me.
I don't know if you're seeing my picture, but if you're seeing my picture, it's prettier than what I look right now.
No, I know. I don't have no makeup on. That's why no one's seeing me. But
so I'm just going to sit here quietly and listen if that's okay, and chime in when you want me to. Because I have a lot to say. What you guys don't know is that I too am going through an issue myself where I could come on here and sound like a lunatic, and I try very hard not to. You want to know
Hey,
why? Because it's not healthy for you. All that
no.
adrenaline is not healthy for you.
Hey, KT. Hey,
So,
Newly.
I just feel
so
weird when I'm when I'm up, when I'm in my thing by myself and I'm yelling at my screen. I'm like, this ain't doing not a good. Nope.
I know that's right.
All right, let's start her back up.
Okay, I just had to tell you what I did.
I will interpret that as a direct harassment, threatening of me, intimidation of me, bullying
No, it
of
wasn't.
me, stalking of me, to have them contact Sumner County Sheriff's Department and Hendersonville Police Department. That's how it's going to go. This is not a game. This is not a game. This is not a game. This is a dangerous person. This is a fixer. This is a dangerous man, in my opinion. Thank you, Maui-san, for saying prayers for my situation. I'm trying to help find a missing, now 16-year-old autistic child. You're not. You're
No,
trying
you're
to prevent.
not.
Wait,
At
wait.
least
Have you
I know for
showed
sure
the
Chris
picture of
Proudfoot.
the
I'm
missing
going
child?
missing. Don't know about Katie. If I were Katie, I would go to the police and start talking immediately, because whatever you're facing at home, control, harassment, belittling, psychological torment, humiliation, beatings potentially, it will
Huh?
only get worse. And don't tell them that you're doing it. Just go. Because if you
What? Hey, C Bonbon. I too have a big forehead, but I'm not crazy. Thank you for the donut. Oh my gosh, this woman. Julie, you don't. Honey,
Wait a minute. How many times has she shown a picture of Sebastian?
I haven't seen any.
I haven't seen any, but we're looking for this boy. Nobody knows what boy.
She don't even call him by his name.
No. She's too busy spinning her own narrative.
At the end of this slide, can we pray for Sebastian? Poor baby.
Yeah, sure can.
I'm so sad for him. It's real.
Mm-hmm. It's so far out of control. It's.
threaten it, you'll be in more danger. Like when I say this right now, it puts me in more danger. But I wanted to show it here so everybody can see.
Put you in
that
danger.
if you see him
How?
post again or repost things that are stalking, harassing, intimidation of me.
That was not stalking, harassing, or intimidating in any way. It was a Twitter post. You decided to poke at him and do the back and forth. Stop it.
Kathy, when people can't accept the truth, it's always threatening and harassing.
Hey, J. Cal. She's toxic is what she is. Yeah. You were not threatened. A retweet is not a threat. He does not know you. He would have no idea that you're allegedly afraid of someone because they've been to prison, because you dang sure don't have a problem sticking up for Nick and Dog and Tony and Betty and, the whole kit and caboodle over there. So, yeah. Okay.
So I will take it back to the police department here.
Go ahead, allow that.
Where I live, for them to contact Sumner County Sheriff's Department.
Won't
and the
happen.
Attorney in Sumner County and the Hendersonville Police Department.
Won't
because that's where
happen.
you're working from at the moment. That's the job you're working on. That's what.
No, he does not work for the police department. He's a private investigator. He does not work for the police department. You need to not do any of that because, Julie, it's going to backfire on you. And there may be a knock at your door someday that you may not really be wanting to deal with. Just saying.
Me. That's why you're stalking and harassing me, in my opinion, because I feel scared. Because you're employing people who have been.
Who is stalking and harassing you?
You're reposting.
You are stalking and harassing Katie and Chris. How many times a day? Stay off Twitter. Stay off these people's Twitter pages. It's that simple.
I don't know, but it takes too much effort to stalk and harass somebody for my I'm
Hell
like,
yeah, I don't
no,
got
ain't doing
time.
it.
I don't have the
I ain't
time.
got time. I got
Nope.
other stuff I gotta be doing.
Yep.
Posts about me. It's not okay. But I need witnesses to what's happening because he wants me to just be quiet and be scared. I have to tell you
We all
guys
want
what's
you to
going
be
on.
quiet.
Natalie, thank you for being here. It's really scary.
Nowhere did it say that you were to be quiet and be scared or anybody was trying to intimidate you. No one. We looked at the post. We read the post. That specific post did not threaten, harass, or stalk you in any way.
It's really scary. This is not a game. This guy's going to try to get ground, laser penetrating things to map out an area. I hope nobody's donating anything to him.
Oh, I hope they are.
So you don't want him to do anything to try to find that baby,
No.
that child, not a baby. Sorry, he's not a baby. He's
No.
a young man. So you want to, hey, Audacity, you want to do anything you can. Hey, Riverstone, sorry. Anything you can to interfere with somebody actually out there trying to do something, trying
That's a
to
fixer.
find.
That's a fixer.
It makes no sense to me.
Anyway, of course, I'm here for you. I love you. I love you so much. I want to, yeah. But I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Katie, you're dealing with, you have a husband who has a history of wives who are so scared of him, they won't even come forward to talk about.
Again, you're talking about something you know nothing about. You're making false allegations you know nothing about. You can't say it's factual. You can't say it's true because you don't know. Have you ever sat down and talked to them and seen any evidence? Nope. This is another one of your delusional stories. Man, your mind must never shut off. That's got to be crazy living like that. Hey, the dark side. The dark side. I love it.
Oh
Hell,
no, the dark side is come.
I know the dark side's here.
This guy SF Investigates, who is a fixer, and you're not paying him. You could be being set up. Yes, this is a dangerous family. Your
You know what?
father.
I can't with the constant regurgitation of the same things like with Bullhorn Betty and Brittany J.
Mm-hmm.
They'll play these videos, these interviews and stuff 20, 30 times. They regurgitate the same crap. But when you hear it from a channel that's pointing out different things like clues the last couple of days, she's replaying the interviews, but you actually want to listen and you actually hear things that maybe you missed, or they have a more, they don't regurgitate the same crap like when her and Queen and Emma have been doing it. It is so different watching them than watching Bullhorn or Grifton regurgitate 20 or 30 times and they don't change. They just regurgitate the same crap. They're not bringing anything new. You know what I mean?
Can
Or
you call
pointing out
Justin
things that could have been
Spanky?
missed.
I want to hear you call Justin Spanky, Kathy. I love it.
Spanky? Oh, Spanky boy. Don't worry. I haven't forgot about you, Spanky. I'm almost ready to do my live on you. You're going to be one of the hyenas.
I fell out of my chair when I heard you say that.
Yeah, we've been calling him Spanky for a long time.
Yeah.
Orange Man. Jaundice, yeah. More makeup. Hey, Clue. Yeah, I was actually surprised at how much I missed. But it's a whole different ball game watching you or Queen do it than watching them idiots. Because you don't get that because these idiots with the regurgitation.
Yeah. It's like a malfunction on them.
Yeah.
In-law, Terry Bowersox, held up a bat to Chris's previous wife when they used the courts to take her nursing baby. will her children watch? That's your father-in-law, stepfather-in-law.
Isn't
Your
she a step parent?
sister-in-law.
Would you say?
Isn't she a step parent?
Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Of twins who, according to her, and I'm not going real life, we're talking about anybody's family here. It's what she
Right.
does her content on. They are both autistic.
Yeah.
One is very high functioning. One is not. She never gets a break, not even a 15-minute break. She don't get to use the respite care for the law that she passed that we are now hearing. Hey, Pen Pen, good to see you. Now we are hearing that.
She didn't.
Yeah. In fact, I'll read it for you again.
Well, that's her malfunction. She can't use what she fought so hard for.
But like I said, I've been doing some digging on this so-called law because something for me just hasn't added up.
Right.
Well, guess what? I've been doing and there's some other things that you'll see. I'm putting it together, but I'll give you a little teaser again. I'll read you this comment. Wait a minute. I have no idea what that other comment was about. I don't even know what it is. She is another liar. She did not get it alone, referring to the law. The fiscal year 2025 New Jersey state budget includes $7.3 million to increase funding for respite care hours, not $100 million. And we all heard her say $100 million. Ask her how much Thomas Manzo did getting the bill passed. You certainly did not get that bill passed alone. Stop all your lies, lady. And Thomas Manzo is one of the names that I have. I'll show you. I'd rather just show you all when I'm finished with it because I think it's going to answer some questions.
Yeah. That's what we need afterwards.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to her.
Told your husband, Chris,
Mama B,
to put the truck in reverse when his ex-wife, Nina, was standing behind it and say, put it in reverse and run her over. And
okay, again, you have no proof. There was not one receipt shown for any of the allegations that were made. It also just happened to be right in the middle of a nasty custody battle. She didn't know nobody, which I still think that's what's connected to all that. And then she actually tried to get the YouTuber to testify in their custody battle that he knew nothing about. But she's reputable, huh? She's credible. I'm not saying they didn't have a voluntary relationship. I don't know. I don't know them. I didn't live with them. In my opinion, it has nothing to do with Sebastian. That shouldn't have happened. But anyway, there's been, with all the allegations that were made, there would have been something to show as a receipt. There was nothing. Nothing.
Records about assault. Your sister-in-law. Look it up. Sumner County court records. Melissa.
Okay, wait a minute. You can't have it three ways with Melissa. Y'all got her as the green hoodie. Y'all got the poor woman deceased. Now you're saying she was a victim of Chris's. I mean, give this woman a break.
This is a dangerous family. I'm scared of the whole family. I'm scared of SF. I'm scared of the convicts that he employs.
SF don't employ anybody as far as I'm aware.
Oh my
he
goodness.
doesn't employ white boy. But
That's what I was about to say. She thinks he employs white boy.
For the confetti. Oh, thank you for the $9.99. So, again, you're scared because they're convicts. You've made that clear. How come you ride or die for Nick? Huh? Dog? Betty? Tony? Betty's out on $20,000 bond. She's facing jail time. But you're all right with that. She's got a violent history. But you're all right with that, huh? You riding her coattail of hate on SF. You don't know nothing about this man. You didn't even know he existed before you decided to jump Betty's train. Stop. No one threatened you. Retweeting a Twitter post is not a threat. Good luck with that. There's going to be files on you, I have a feeling, in quite a few law enforcement agencies. And not the kind of file you want. I like confetti too. Oh, thank you, C Bonbon. Oh, this. Why won't it let me heart it? I have no idea. This is weird. Okay, there we go. Okay, that was how she ended her life. Yep, just like that. I thought she was going to do a crying spell,
Yeah.
but she didn't. Hey, Say Not Well, preach girl, forehead unite. Oh, thank you, Say Not Well. Oh, wow, I reached my goal. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Hey, Julia. She is off her rocker. But I am looking into this law. And what I have been able to find so far, she was not the author of the law. And it. I'm almost there where I'm almost there. I've got to make sure I've got to have the receipts before I put it out. But that name, remember that name. Remember the name I told you. There's also some things that were sent to me about taking someone else's story. Yeah. And using the identity, the story. Oh, what's the confetti for? Oh, Mona Lisa, thank you. For Julie.
It was for that lady that donated 10 for confetti.
Yeah. It just started a confetti train, so we're going to buy confetti.
Sorry, I'm having a party for her.
We're going to have a confetti party.
It's also that the bums are getting busted out.
Thomas Manzo. I'm familiar with the Manzo name in Jersey. Let me. Hey, Kenna.
Hey, Kathy.
How are you?
I'm good. Listen, I couldn't sit down there and chat and let this go anymore. That woman does not care for her stepson. He's in a home.
Yes.
And her other stepson moved far away from them. And she has lots of time on her hand, maybe too much.
Janice, you got it. The Manzos are very connected in that part of Jersey. Very for generations. You got it. Yeah, I don't really like to talk about, but I get it because she's always, I don't do the family kid stuff, but.
I know.
And a but, you're not supposed to have a but. So Dr. Phil says no but. So we'll do a however. She puts it out here. It's her content. So she's always crying about how she don't get a break, not even 15 minutes. Nobody will give her one. And then you hear this and it makes you think, wow, okay.
I just wanted you to know what a big liar she is.
Oh yeah, I knew I already knew that was true.
Storyteller, bad liar.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you want a real eye opener, go and watch her short, the one where her stepson's outside draining the pool.
Yeah.
And listen to that one. That'll sure open your eyes.
Yeah, she would exploit him. In my opinion, she exploited him.
Oh, it's worse than exploited. She let that child get hurt bad.
Yeah. Yeah. The Manzos. Oh, hey, 2-year-olds are running the world. It feels like it. It really does. About this law that I've been digging into this law and some other things,
Yeah.
and
Anything I can do to help, let me know.
I sure will.
Okay, talk to you
Prayers,
later.
prayers. We need prayers.
Oh,
All right,
I've got lots of those.
all right, you guys,
Thank
go ahead
you.
and say it. Go ahead. You can say it. I don't like to do it with the drama, but in this case, I'll let it.
What?
Go ahead.
The
The
prayer?
prayer. Yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead.
your Heavenly Father, in Jesus' name, and all those that are caring of this young man, Sebastian Rogers, I pray in Jesus' name, wherever his soul may be, he is safe in Jesus' name. I pray that the mother, the stepfather, and the father get results in the name of Jesus. Please allow for the drama to end in Jesus' name. Amen. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Thank
Amen.
you.
Hey,
Thank
Teresa.
you.
Bye, Kathy.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Ken. Well,
Nice,
sign in.
it's nice to have you come up, Kenna. Thomas Manzo
Oh,
was the spearhead of that law. He should be ashamed. And yes, the Manzos are all connected in that part of Jersey. They're old generations. Hey, Sherry. So yeah. Like I said, I'm almost there where I can come up and show you what I found, and we'll talk about it. And you can make up your own mind. But I'm looking into something now about. Anyway, like I said, I got to make sure it's I can show receipts because I'm not going to be like them and put crap out that I can't prove. But the
yeah.
law, it is Thomas Mann, so he is the pusher. Julie did not write that law. Did she help? Absolutely. Hey, Snickerdoodle.
She
But it
probably just
also
used her. She probably just used some of her big words for them. That's all.
it wasn't $100 million budget like she keeps claiming because come on, who would even believe that? There's no state going to put up $100 million for respite care. Come on. It was ludicrous for her to even say that amount, and it ended up being 7.3, and I know that because I researched it, and so did someone else. Yeah, she's nuts. She's nuts. But Molly, thank you for some laughs, but honey,
I got busted on her panel. Her thing. I encourage her to tell the truth because I know she knows all about Betty. I know she
to a
does.
degree, she will. She's
Too much. If you say something that triggers her in ghetto, she'll talk about it, girl. She will.
Exactly, Kenna. That's why I called her out on it the other night, saying $100 million. Yeah.
But I can't lie. I like that Molly does make people laugh.
Yeah, but one tragedy pimp calling out another is hilarious.
You got to pay attention to that, people.
A lot of the things Molly was saying about Betty, it's about getting a budget for respite care in the state of New Jersey. And I don't know if you were in here the other night, Pen Pen, but she was claiming she got a law passed and got $100 million. And she said it multiple times. We've heard her say it a couple times, different lives. For the budget for respite care. Not true. Thomas Manzo is, we'll go over that. But, and it's a $7.3 million budget for respite care. But yet she don't use it. She can't use it because she can't get nobody because she can't get a break. Not even 15 minutes, but evidently she gets all week. I don't know. Make it make sense. Yeah, Molly's just, yeah. Denise and Molly just learn nothing. The gross shit Molly said at the end about Betty's mom and stuff like that. That, hey, look, I don't like what Betty's doing out here either, but I'm not going to sit up here and say that stuff. At the end that I played where Molly, I don't even want to repeat the words, where she was talking about how the stuff with Betty's mom and Betty. Yeah, that was that you don't need to go there. And
yeah, that was too much.
In the same live, Molly gave you what she always did. Fun, laugh. You could laugh at her. She's being funny. And then she turns to the real Molly. And
I also heard in her that she was giving Betty what Betty gives others, and that's a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, who better than Molly to do that, eh?
Hey, Darby, see? Yeah, exactly. Two of a kind, two peas in a pod. Molly hasn't changed, or she would have never said the stuff she did at the end. But thank you, Molly. You were funny for a minute. You were, parts of it were funny, and I'm glad you are calling Betty out. But you were part of. Betty was part of y'all. Y'all trained her. Y'all taught her what to do. You and JLR, in my opinion. I
I
don't know.
saw
Maybe I'm wrong.
4 or 5 years ago.
You've been out at a soccer game? Oh, Lord, it's cold outside. That's why we're in the house. No poolside. Yeah. This has been crazy. This is crazy. Yeah. What's going on YouTube is a break. No, she needs a break. Is it really only 8:30? 8:30? Oh, it's 9:30 here. Oh, thank you for the $5 PayPal. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But there's I don't know. It's gonna keep going on. It's never gonna end. It's never gonna end.
Nope.
6:30 there. Wow. About an hour from us, there was snow, Kenna. Yeah, they got a good bit too. Actually, had to shovel. 9:37 there. Yeah, that's what time it is here. My laptop's about dead. It's probably gonna shut off if the battery doesn't recognize that it's being charged, which it hasn't been. So it does that all the time. I'm over it. I got to get it up to a repair guy. He's not there on the weekends, and Never Alone. Thank you so much for the $3 super sticker. Thank you.
Well, yesterday I was on Molly's channel and I told everybody I'm poor, so please give her some money for this truth she's given. I had no money for her, but I got 3 bones for you. Sorry.
Sweet.
There you go, Molly. Whoop, there it is.
Julie escaped Looney Tunes cartoon. Yes. She needs to back away. She really, really. Yeah, it was sunny today, but it was still chilly. It was, 7.3 million as of the budget for 2025, not 100 million. 7.3. And I'm digging into that to make sure that that's the factual amount because, they can say that, but then it not really be what it appears to be with these laws. And that's why I'm taking my time and digging into it. And if anybody wants to dig too, by all means, my email's on my channel. Hey, True Crime Karens.
I love what you do, Kathy. You're just an awesome lady.
Oh,
first time I watched you, I fell in love with you.
Oh, thank you. That's
well,
so sweet of you.
I like down to earth kind of people, not drama getters,
Yeah.
And I could be a whole lot of drama. I'm from Detroit.
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, Tammy. Detroit would be
If I
fascinating.
told you what I've been going through, girl, you wouldn't even believe me.
Some things you're better off not speaking about on YouTube, unfortunately. It sucks because there's things I could share, but I don't because of the YouTube streets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some of it is on my channel. I'll just tell you.
Well, what's your channel?
It's called Never Alone.
Well, we got to make sure we find it and share the link. Let me know.
Oh, you don't have to do that. Let them find it when they're ready.
All right, guys, our channel is Never Alone. I'll try to drop it. I have to add links to the videos. I'm so far behind in doing that. If this does shut off, I'm just gonna let me load my studio in here.
As of right now, I'm exposing a slum landlord. I have no heat. I have a leaky roof. I have electrical sockets burnt out, and a toilet that needs to be replaced.
Wow.
Oh, good Lord.
And in Michigan, all of those are grounds for a lawsuit.
I was a landlord for quite a while. And unless I can afford some really nice single houses, I would never do apartment renting. But then I had a
Yeah.
house with an in-law suite too. And we had a 4-unit building, and we were in the process of purchasing another one on B-side, but then our son passed. So then I didn't, because that's the only reason why I was doing it was, passed down to him. But so I didn't purchase the other one and flipped that building, made a bit of a profit, and then I ended up stuck managing it. But I was, man, me times, hey, Southernish, many times people's grandmas passed away and fathers and mothers and couldn't pay rent, or I was easy. If you couldn't, all I asked you to do was take care of the place and pay your rent. These people would call me at 3 o'clock in the morning because the light bulb in the hallway went out.
Oh, no. I'm not that bad. I just don't want to be cold.
Oh, no. See, I would never have, no. My number one, all they had to do was call code. Number two, I would want to live there. I'm not going to have somebody live somewhere where it's not safe. No, they never did without. No. Mm-mm. That's crazy. You shouldn't have to live like that.
Well, and the thing is that I caught her trying to play the mental card with me because I've survived 3 high-speed car accidents. And with my physical disabilities, at times the anxiety gets tough.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I can be animated, let me tell you.
Hey, Ryan.
And she tried to play that mental card with me. And when it didn't go nowhere for her, she just vacated everything, including communication.
Wow.
So,
Yeah,
I'm just
that's messed up.
And I have no problem exposing her. I'm not the one doing people wrong. I'm not the only disabled person that lives here.
Wow.
And this complex is for disabled people, both mental and physical.
Oh, well, there's even more governing that housing than, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
crazy.
I've gone above and beyond to let people know, but
Good for
I'm
you.
kind of just sitting here waiting now.
See, I did it the right way. I had my my code inspections. I made sure I was, had the city permit to rental. And I've had to evict people. Did I ever get any of the money that the court would award? No, but I got them out. I never lost an eviction. It wasn't something I enjoyed, but I didn't have a choice.
Right. Well, I've had 2 maintenance men come in here. One cornered me in a corner where I couldn't get out, was yelling at me. The other one's in here trying to manipulate me out of my new phone number and doesn't even realize that my husband's on the phone listening to all this garbage. And I have high PTSD because in 2021, I was severely attacked protecting a 90-year-old. So I'm kind of not the one to mess with right now. I'm very hyper vigilant when you push me. And that's where the mental health came in.
Yep.
And I said, no, you just can't do that to people. Can't do it. You're not going to come in my home, intimidate me, yell at me, tell me 3 times how you're doing your job when I don't even want to know. Just do your job and get the hell out. That's just point blank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we always met any if it was the exterminator or if it was a repairman for something, we always met them at the property.
Kathy, 3 times, 3 months she has not been here to have them check out my heater. 3 months.
And I had ones that would wait for the sheriff to come to do the lockout.
Oh no.
And I would give them plenty of time to get their stuff out. And no, they would actually sit there and wait, and the sheriff would have to actually change the lock, which we had to pay for, and had to pay for the sheriff's time. It sucks. It does. I mean, you could check out people till you're blue in the face, and
Well, this is also another part of it. Back in 2021, after I was attacked, I had turned in a trailer park and got the whole state involved that cleaned up all the trailer parks in Warren, Michigan.
That's good, though.
And so everywhere I go to move, I'm having these exact problems. And
Oh.
I can follow right where it's coming from, but
Mm-hmm.
until I have proof of it, it can't be charged criminal.
Right.
So I just let it go and just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. And I don't mean pack my shit and move. I mean make a scene and then move.
All right.
And not mentally crazy there, Miss Julie.
But yeah, I'm gonna end this. I've been on here a long time, and I want to watch some TV with the hubby.
Thank you for letting me up
Oh,
today.
thank you guys for coming up. I appreciated it. Thank you, Whispers.
You're welcome, Kathy. I've enjoyed it.
You too.
Yeah.
I like when you guys come up.
I said I've enjoyed it is because she always does a show. I'm like, what the crap, man?
Thank you guys. I love it when you guys come up.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
You have a blessed day. I'm leaving.
All right. Good night.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Kathy.
Bye, Whispers. Oh, they're so sweet. Oh, that's okay, Southernish. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate that. Um, hubby's got plans for tomorrow. There's championship games on. I wasn't gonna go live. But if he's into his games, I might shoot in for a short live. Um, there's and maybe I can show you some of this stuff about Julie and this law. But if not, I got some other videos that I'm going to show you. Ooh, might shock some of you. Some of them are funny, some of them aren't funny. But thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for all the super chats. Um, and for keeping your memberships going. I really appreciate that. If you could do me a favor, make sure you hit that thumbs up. If you're not subbed up, sub on up. And, do the YouTube things, share. We got poolside memberships. You can be a misfit like the rest of us. Because we're all misfits over here. But thank you guys so much for all your time. And oh, sorry. There's two of me. No, I gotta remove one. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I knew that was gonna happen. That's why I had this prepared. I knew it was gonna shut us off. So I'm gonna just kicked myself because I touched my tablet. Sorry about that. But yeah, guys, thank you all for joining with me. Yeah, I keep forgetting this tablet's touch, and I just bump. You just barely bump it, and it'll kick you. But yeah, now I got to get this laptop to the guy and get it taken care of. But yeah, thank you all for everything. I really appreciate you. You all be safe out on these streets and have some fun. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Sorry for coughing.